Welcome into episode 49 of the Watchlist. Happy New Year to all of our listeners and the cast here. I'm your host, Christian. We have a full cast today, which is awesome. In the previous episode, we discussed Stranger Things Volume 2. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the finale. So if you haven't watched it yet, we're probably just going to jump straight into spoilers. So just be aware of that. But let's start off with going around the horn. Jacob, how was your week?
It's pretty good. Past 2 weeks were pretty good. I'm actually prepared this time. So let's talk about it. I got a lot of movies to talk about because it was 2 weeks, like I said. Other than that, didn't really do much. Especially last week, I don't really think I did a lot. This week, went shopping. Got a couple other items. Bought some stuff for my room as well. So that was nice. Just kind of taking care of like small things, but the essentials, Stuff that I watched dating back to last week. I think since the last episode, because we talked about Fire and Ash, I think was the last one I was on. So I watched Straw Dogs, one of my blind buys from the Criterion sale. The first Criterion blind buy that I haven't really liked. Unfortunately, wasn't really a fan of it. Just not my kind of movie. Just I don't want to get into spoilers with it, but there are certain things that I just really did not agree with. And then Eddington the next night. I've been trying to catch up on some 2025 releases. Eddington, actually, I said in my review, clearly took inspiration from Straw Dogs, but I liked Eddington more. I actually really enjoyed it. Thought it was very funny and really good filmmaking. Ari Aster is really good. Frankenstein from this year. Jacob Elordi, great. Everything else, kind of okay, fine. It was enjoyable enough. I like Guillermo del Toro, but not my favorite. Then I saw No Other Choice, which I know we were thinking about talking about. I don't think we're going to end up reviewing it on here, but one of the best movies of the year for me. I think it was fantastic. Park Chan-wook just does things with the camera and in the editing room that I am surprised not many other filmmakers do, and it's just so impressive and amazing to watch in a theater. Then that was on Christmas, so Merry Christmas. Then I saw Mari Supreme again that night in 70mm. Perfect. We already talked about that last time. 5 stars, best movie of the year. And that was also, I'll tell you, this experience, another bad experience at the movies. So the movie starts, this guy sitting in the row in front of me is reclined in his chair and he's on his phone, but not he's down on his phone. He was literally this, rolling with the screen up for everyone to see. I'm all right, what is going on? And then about 30 minutes into the movie, the lights in the theater all come on, and they were on for 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, just the lights all on in the theater. It was the most distracting thing I've ever experienced. It was horrible, but perfect movie. Then I finally saw Hamnet, which was great. Thought I was a tank the whole time, not getting sad, and then the end got me. Very good movie. Put it in my top 10 of the year, which then launched me into an After Sun rewatch. Finally got to use my After Sun Blu-ray that I got. Another just perfect movie, maybe the best ever. Literally incredible. Paul Mescal, genius. The Phoenician Scheme, Wes Anderson's movie from this year, which is okay. Didn't love it. It was fine. Again, I like the filmmaking aspects of it. Wasn't really that connected to the story. Sorry Baby, which is one that I have seen a lot of people put in their top 10, top 5 of the year. I'm definitely much closer to Jordan and Jagger on that, I think. Didn't love it. Solid movie. Very serious subject matter, but the comedy did not work for me at all and just felt super quirky and weird and annoying. And that took me out of anything that was or not anything, but it took me out of a lot of moments that were, trying to be serious, I think. And then biggest surprise of the year, maybe biggest surprise of my life. I watched Train Dreams and gave that a 5. I've heard that it's a lot like Malik stuff. Christian told me I was going to hate it. Everything I've heard from it, I was this is not something I'm going to like. So I pushed it off for so long. Maybe it was the vibes. I don't know. I actually had perfect vibes. I cleaned my room yesterday. I was I was in this nice sweater. It's so comfy. I lit a candle. It was perfect vibes. And
go check out my TikTok from a couple months ago.
They're on Train Dreams. What's that? Oh, the movie spot with the candle. Dude, this is one.
I've seen TikToks. It could be up there, but I don't think I'd actually like the actual movie, so I haven't.
Oh my god, I think
put
you
it on
might
yet.
honestly. I think you honestly might. It
All right, now I have to watch. Fuck.
it was unbelievably special. I actually couldn't believe how good it was. So blown away. Joel Edgerton. This has been a great year for performances. I think like Joel Edgerton, William H Macy, and Felicity Jones. I think were all amazing. I don't know if they'll get nominated, but yeah. And I get the style thing, Christian. Okay, great. I get this. I get the style thing not working for you because, like I said, it's kind of like Malik. I don't love Malik's style. But you said this movie was ugly the other night. I could not disagree more. I think that's like Iguodala over Curry, like nice climate take, honestly. It was absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know. For me, the movie takes place early. Actually, I don't even know. Probably before the 1900s. I don't even know. Whatever the time period is.
20th century
I don't know.
America.
The feel of it. I don't know. Like the look and the feel of it just doesn't feel like that time period. So that I don't know. Something about it just like had me completely off. Maybe it was because I watched it on a plane. I don't know.
You watched it on a plane?
But, yeah.
I will say
plane movies always suck for the most part.
These details have been left out for the past 4 weeks.
I don't know if you would have. I don't know if you would have like liked it more, or if you would have still liked it if you like watched it at home. But
yeah. I
mean, I was watching it at home, and everyone's saying like you got to watch it in theater. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, so why would I go pay for it? And then I did, and now I'm mad because I want to see that on the biggest screen possible.
Yeah, maybe one I'll revisit eventually. Yeah. But yeah, some good 2025 watches for you in the last week or so. It's good.
Yeah, a lot of movement. Of movement.
Let's pivot to Jordan because we also haven't seen his face in a week or so. So we'll go to you.
I'm back. I haven't been watching stuff. I'll give you a little rundown on my life recently. Got to New York the 20th, was supposed to leave the 27th, was supposed to fly to South Carolina with my parents. Got sick. I had the flu the 26th. Tried to fly. Did not work out. Literally boarding the plane. Got canceled. No more flights till Friday. Parents drove. I was too sick. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going home. Booked a flight to Denver. Canceled my flight from Charlotte to Denver in a week. American, if you want to give me my money back in a debit and not a credit for the airline, that'd be nice. And I don't think it's going to happen, though. And
they only gave you a credit? They
gave me all my money back, but it's like I can only use it for American.
That is
and
trash.
American barely flies out of Denver, so I don't know when I'm going to use it, but whatever. And then my flight got delayed 5 hours from Denver. Not even delayed. I was on the flight. We were sitting on the tarmac for an hour, never took off. And then they start skirting in front of people, trying to take off by like 7 o'clock or something, like whipping like U-turns. Like I was like, we're going to die. And then they didn't get taken off. So then we had to unboard, wait for the plane to be re-inspected. And then the pilot timed out. And then we had to get a new pilot. Long story short, we got home to Denver at like 2 a.m. There goes Jagger again. He's out. But he doesn't care about my story. But I'm here. I'm finally not sick. I had the flu for like a week. I tried to do that as quick as possible. Some watches. I didn't watch shit. I was so sick. Like I couldn't even watch anything. I think I watched before I was sick, I watched Fury. Oh wait, I have a couple because I wasn't here last week. I don't know if I said Decision to Leave, but I watched that. Yeah, I remember this. I said Wake Up Dead Man. Because we have Avatar. I rewatched The Northman in my 4K. 5 stars, obviously. Training Day on the Plane, fire. Fury with my cousin. Speak No Evil, which my uncle put on. And it wasn't great, but I was like pleasantly surprised. I had a good time. And then 13 Hours, Secret Soldiers of Benghazi with a little rewatch while I was sick as fuck. And that's all I got. I'm going to see Marty Supreme tomorrow, finally.
About time.
That's it.
Nice. Sorry that you had all those frustrations on your vacation. That sucks.
Yeah, this vacation sucked. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty horrible. But
well, your next one should be better.
Monday was fun. Monday, we watched the game at Christian's. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was probably the highlight. And Christmas Eve was good. And that's about it. Everything else was downhill. So I had a good 3 days.
All right. Well, new year. Let's have a
New
better
year,
week.
new me. Going to Disney in 3 weeks, so
Nice.
Let's go.
Cool.
let's dance.
So-
Long Island got payback on you from what happened to Lucas and Stanko in Denver.
Yeah, fair. It's very fair.
let's go to Chase.
So I was here 2 days ago. Haven't watched anything since outside of I actually did rewatch Volume 2 before yesterday. I rewatched Volume 2 to kind of confirm my suspicions about those 3 episodes. Obviously, as you guys know, it got a lot of hate, and I wanted to just like rewatch it to kind of give my brain a refresher. Like I didn't watch it fully, but I watched it like in the background. And I really still like stand by my opinion that I really did enjoy 5 and 6 and 7 is definitely not very good, but watched those, just celebrated the new year, and got a fresh cut in the meantime, and ready to fire up this finale.
Let's go.
Nice. Nice and short. Love it. For me, just a lot of busyness with the holidays. I had a big party over here in my new apartment yesterday, which was a lot of fun. In terms of watches, I really wanted to get to that 250 mark for 2025 because Jagger mentioned on his TikTok for me, he wanted me to get the 250, so I did it for Jagger. But yeah, my last 3 movies, I did Kung Fu Panda 1, 2, and 3.
Sure.
Yeah, and I've only seen the first one, and that was, I don't know, probably over a decade ago. So it was cool to run through that trilogy, and then I found out there's a 4th one, so I'm gonna have to watch that as well. But yeah, it was a fun trilogy. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it in a while. But
sorry to
yeah.
interrupt you, Christian. Quickly, I was going to say on that note, shout out Alp as well. We shout him out every episode, but he told me that I was 2 movies away from having 365 movies in 365 days. So,
It's fucking insane.
there's 365 unique movies because I've rewatched a bunch, but
Still.
yeah. So he pointed that out to me. So then I hit that, and I was one short of 1,500, which was my goal, but I did 365 for Alp.
That's funny. Speaking of Alp, one last time, actually, the reason why I watched Kung Fu Panda was because he told me it was the most incredible trilogy, and I said I'll check it out for him. And I think he owes me a movie. I have to go back and check that, but Alp, he might owe me a movie, so we'll see. But yeah. Jagger just lagged out again, so we're going to move on to News with Jacob.
Really quick before Jagger comes back, if you guys are watching, like you're watching the podcast, if our faces keep like flipping around and round, it's because Jagger just keeps lagging in and out. So I'm not sure how it's going to look when it's all put together, but
Don't worry.
Figure it out.
just so the fans aren't confused.
I'll do it a good job. Don't worry. Jordan's on the sticks today or this week. Don't worry. I got you guys on the edit.
Let's go.
All right, News with Jacob. This is the first time I've done the news, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Jagger had an Oceans movie. He only has 2 things here. I guess not a very busy news week. I didn't really notice anything else myself.
It's a holiday week.
Yeah.
Oceans movie with George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Don Cheadle, Matt Damon, and Julia Roberts. I've only seen the first Oceans. I don't know about you guys. Have you seen them?
I've seen them. I think I've
I
seen all of
haven't.
them. I like them. I don't think we need to make this, but like whatever. It doesn't rub me anyway. I don't really care. I do like me some Don Cheadle.
So do I. I'm not sure if Steven Soderbergh is coming back to direct. He doesn't have that in the notes here. Like I said, I didn't really see a ton of news, so a little bit out of the loop, but I'll relay the information.
Thank God.
I don't know. I liked the first one, but I saw it a while ago. Maybe I have to rewatch it. Anyway, the only other thing on theme for today, Stranger Things Tales of 85 animated series. There was like a trailer that dropped for that, and I guess I saw the Duffers were trying to go for kind of like your kind of classic like 80s like Saturday morning cartoon type of vibe.
I'm in. I think it looks cool.
I don't know.
I think it could be fun. I don't think it takes away from anything, especially because it's animated. If they came back with like
They're probably just treating it like the Clone Wars, like similar type of vibe.
Right, which is fine. I'm fine. Give me like a little bit of something that I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. but like don't like we'll get into it. Like it ended. Like had a good ending. Don't bring and I think the actors are so big now that they're probably like either too expensive and won't come back. Like I think it just is not really like feasible anymore. But don't give me like them back. Like it's animated. That's fine. I don't care. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. I think we could have some cool animation scenes.
Yeah.
A couple things from me. I'm wondering if the cast is back to do the voice acting for the characters.
I don't think they are.
No.
So they're not doing that. And then I wonder if this show's going to go into like the Upside Down, or is it just going to be like driving the character arcs in some sort of way? Like I'm interested to see what they do with it.
Well, two things. Actually, three things now. One, no one's paying Noah Schnapp the big bucks. First of all, so I don't think he'd be too high priced. Second of all,
Wait, who? Sorry, I missed it.
Noah Schnapp.
Oh yeah, no.
Apparently, Odessa Azion is in the cast.
Dude.
Oh wow,
That's exceptional.
sure. She's cool. I like it.
Okay, we'll see tomorrow in Marty.
What?
I feel like I saw her in a show when I was probably like 15 on Netflix, and then this last like 2 weeks she's in Marty Supreme. She's in that new I Love LA show, and now she's like everywhere.
I know. She
I don't know.
apparently, I found out she like dated Jaden Smith or something when they were younger.
Yeah, I think she's
had no
been
idea.
in the scene for a while.
Maybe she's an industry plant.
She probably
Maybe.
is.
I had no idea who she was until Marty, and she's incredible in Marty. So that gets me a little bit excited. I was also gonna say that I saw like people saying it might be canon breaking, that like because it takes place between like seasons 2 and 3, but apparently like nothing happened in between that time. Like in the show, they
According
said
to-
nothing happened.
Oh,
What'd you say?
okay.
There
I was saying
they mentioned
according to who, nothing happened, but you said in the show.
like in the show. I mean, I haven't rewatched it recently. Obviously, maybe you guys have more info on it. But I saw someone saying that like between seasons 2 and 3, they said that like nothing happened and like it was like a pretty just normal like boring year or something like that. Like they never went to the Upside Down maybe in that time. So I don't know.
I don't know if they'll go to the Upside Down.
Yeah.
The way that I see it, I feel like I could just see the show just being like you said, like strictly just like fun adventures with the characters, just like nothing that's like to be taken too seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
which I hope it is. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's all Jagger had down here. Do you guys have any other news that you saw? I don't think I saw anything.
I don't think so. That's all I saw.
Stranger
Things is over. That's my news.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Stranger Things. My news is that a chapter of my life closed today.
That's it.
Well, let's get into that. Let's reopen the chapter for an hour and talk about it.
You can dive in.
How does that sound? Yeah. So, I think we're just gonna jump right into spoilers. There's really no point not to at this point. And I'm gonna let Chase take the reins.
Wow, that's a special
Because-
way to.
Who else?
Yeah, it's got to be you.
Well,
I feel like.
I will say, I do
Is
have
that
a
the
Stranger Things shirt on right now. I did wear this for our Volume 2 episode, but I completely forgot to flex it to the audience, so I'm wearing it again for the
You can wash
finale.
it. He's been wearing it the last 4 days.
What?
I said he's been wearing it the last 4 days.
Last 4 days, I literally have not taken this thing off. And I'm very happy that Jacob is also doing his part and wearing a Steve sweater from
Dude, I noticed
episode
it.
7.
I noticed it after I got it because I kept seeing ads for like oh, get the Steve Harrington sweater, like it's like on TikTok, and I'm like I literally bought it like yesterday.
Let's go.
That's awesome. Yeah.
back, Jagger.
Okay.
We're gonna get into Stranger Things right now. But yeah, I'm just letting you know.
I
where
get
we're at.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
you have
going.
the floor.
Keep it
I
going.
got the
will.
floor.
I'll start us off by saying that, just very basic thoughts. I'm very happy, very satisfied with how it ended. All of the character decisions in the end, to me, felt like they made a lot of sense. You got a bunch of tear-jerking moments for me. A lot of moments where I was genuinely tearing up and thinking like, how is this my last time with these characters? And I was thinking about Schnurr's holdovers review because his holdovers review was like something along the lines of like, what do you mean I never get to see these characters again or something.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like the second this movie ends, I immediately miss them.
He's the
Yeah.
best.
and honestly, like that's exactly how I feel about the show, and I already miss the characters. I already miss the world. And I'm really sad that it's over. Like it genuinely feels like a death to me in a way. I don't know. I'm very dramatic, but I really do love the show. Um, Such a great experience seeing it in the theater one final time, a bunch of friends and family. So it was a good time. But um, I guess we could start at the beginning, like the beginning of the episode, if you guys want to kind of do it chronologically. Do you want to play it
Yeah,
that
let's
way?
just go
or-
through.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, immediately it picks up right where it left off. And one thing that I noticed about when it picks up is there like wasn't a lot of music. Like Stranger Things is always very like how do you explain it? It's
Music
like
oriented.
yeah, like there's always like sound effects and music, but like I felt like they kind of just were letting like the dialogue and the characters kind of do their own thing, and like just like whatever they were doing in that moment, they were like letting that kind of take the lead in the beginning, which I really liked because it kind of set the tone to be pretty serious in the beginning, in my opinion, which I enjoyed. Kind of gave me flashbacks to season 1.
Yeah, I think as soon as we were in, like we're in, and you can immediately tell. Like the first 10 minutes, I was like, okay, like I had a good feeling. Like it felt different from the rest of the season.
Yeah, I
like
totally agree.
It was like, okay, yeah, this is the finale. Like it's the finale.
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't know if that has to do with like the way that they just set it up, like you said, the first 10 minutes, or like just the hype of the whole finale. But yeah, I mean the beginning of it, I was locked and loaded. I'm curious like how you guys felt, because obviously we left with a very sour taste in episode 7. So like, how did you feel like when we were back in this world?
I was ready to go.
Yeah,
I was definitely nervous. I didn't know if I was gonna like watch it. We were texting. I ended up like watching it right when it came out with Schnur and Jagger, and I was nervous. I like really didn't want it to be bad. I really wanted it to be good.
Yeah.
Christian, you got it.
Yeah, you go for it. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I liked that too. Like right out the gate, it wasn't any like, we're still playing, waiting around. It was like right out the gate, we're like in the action, executing the plan. And I did feel that right away as well. I was like, all right, like let's go. And it was cool seeing it in the theater too. I mean, obviously you guys just saw it today. That was very cool. Just like being in the theater for like a TV show finale, which is something we talked about a lot, which is like, even like whether it's, good or bad, whatever, it's just like something you want to be a part of, and like the event of that. And like the second it kicked off, I felt that, which was really cool. The one scene we have that like Mike and Will scene on thing, like on the tower or whatever. Immediately I was like, holy shit, yeah, Noah Schnapp is just so bad. I'm like,
He's not
shit.
great. He's not great.
He is just, I mean, we'll get to even worse parts later on.
Here we go.
He was brutal in that, but yeah, no, I agree with you. I think like right out the gate, it was like, okay, like
let's dance.
one last ride,
yeah,
Let's dance.
one last adventure. That's what the back of my shirt says, by the way. You guys want to
One
see
last adventure. Let's see
Let's see it. Nice.
that big back.
my fat back? Can you guys see it?
We saw.
Yeah, so I really like that they thrust you right back into it. And a lot of it is like you kind of it was very fast paced in the meeting, which I appreciated, because I think a lot of people, including myself, were very worried about how they were going to wrap this all up in 2 hours.
It was
And we saw a lot of characters in the beginning. Like we like reclaimed ourselves with a lot of these characters in the beginning, which I really liked. But I guess you could say like the first piece of action comes from when they realize that their plan is obviously not going to go according to plan, and that the top atmosphere is like caving in, like not in line with where the radio tower is supposed to go through. And then we got faked out with, spoiler alert, we got faked out with the Steve death.
They weren't going to kill him. It was
just
so
general
obvious that they
thoughts
weren't
there.
going to kill him.
What do you guys think about that?
Slow fall and cut to
I didn't
black.
care.
I'm just like, so we're not going to kill off Steve like at all in the rest of
Yeah.
this episode. Just kind of disappointing. But I'm happy Steve's alive.
It's also really, really early. It was really early into the episode.
Yeah.
I loved though that it was Jonathan that grabbed his hand. I think that was the perfect character to save him. I don't know what you guys think, but for them to
I
like
think
butt
it's the right
heads
person
for
to
the
get
longest
him,
time, and then it's
but I would-
Jonathan that gets him
But
up.
the
I thought
things that
that
it's set
worked
up
so
later,
well
I'm
for
sure we'll
me.
get into it. Like
Yeah, it
Agreed.
was.
But
when
also
we're
another-
in Dimension X and we're doing the walking 2x2 and we're just getting like talks between all of them, I really just did not like that. And the talk that they had with the I don't like you, but like thank you. He already had that with Eddie last season, and it just feels like it's just recycled. And I just didn't appreciate that. But I do like that Jonathan did save him.
I agree that I like that it was Jonathan, but also I think to that, like a lot of, and this goes with like the whole like plot armor thing too. I think a lot of the decisions in the show, like that propel the story forward, are more with the intention of getting to the nice happy ending rather than actually doing like what the characters would do, what the story is actually like presenting. And it's like, well, we have to have this happen because we need to have them all be friends at the end and like reminisce about their time in Hawkins. Sorry to spoil that, but
No, we're in spoilers. You're good.
yeah. So like that was just kind of a consistent. But yeah, I like that it was Jonathan. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, especially Chase and Jordan, because I know you guys just rewatched it. Were the constant cuts to black like a thing in the first 4 seasons? Because I don't remember that, and I feel like they've been spamming it in this season.
I want to say to end episodes, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
Not
about like
mid-episode.
midway random scenes throughout the episode, but definitely like to end episodes for sure.
Okay, because I've noticed like a lot this season, and I was like, is that something they've always done, or is it like a new? I don't know. Not that it's necessarily like
I think
big
it's a
negative,
little new.
but-
Sentimental
I think-
value does it a lot.
I've been
and I
noticing
don't
that a
think
lot
people
in
do.
movies in general this year. Like, I feel like Sentimental Value spammed it.
Yeah.
Hamnet spammed it. Something else I watched. I don't know. I don't really like it. Like, I don't
like it either.
Yeah.
like. What do I don't know.
We've also talked a lot on this podcast about like slow motion sequences, and there were a lot of slow motion sequences in this too. But
Yeah,
I was actually thinking to myself, I was like, oh my god, like Schnurr and Jagger are probably
Slow
rolling
motion
their
sequence
eyes
in the
watching
Broadway
slow
show
motion
is 10 times better than
sequences.
any slow
I
motion
couldn't help but
sequence
stop
here.
thinking about American History X.
Oh god.
great
But,
movie.
That's a special sequence in the
Yeah.
show.
I mean, we can keep it moving along. Like, I didn't mind them walking through the cuts back and forth to around that time is probably like with 11 Max and Kali. I liked that. I didn't mind that.
What did you not mind? Sorry, I heard Kali
didn't-
and I like blacked out.
I thought when they were like trying to go through like Henry's mind and stuff like that, obviously there's no fucking backstory at all for the non-play viewer, which I thought I was going to get something. I think a lot of people that are probably just, watching the show probably were just like, I don't know what's going on for 35 seconds.
And honestly, too, like for the people who have seen the show, Jagger, Christian, we've all seen it. Like,
Completely agree.
I can say, I mean, I don't know if I speak for them, but I was definitely expecting a lot more with that. When we were thrown immediately into that show, I was like, oh shit, here we
Yeah.
go. Like, we're gonna get a lot of lore right now, and we just didn't really get any, which was kind of disappointing for me.
I don't know if I agree with that though, because we go to Hawkins and
No,
they didn't give us that much lore, which I think is good for the other viewers that didn't see the play.
Yeah, I agree. I think you could play like both sides. And
I don't
see
disagree. Like,
which would be better.
I
for
don't
the-
think it was
the
needed
show
to
viewer,
do that. But
the
like,
TV
I
show
was
viewer.
just expecting more based off of what happens in the play.
Yeah.
Like, and what like so, I saw clips or like stills from the trailer like a day before, and like when I saw that they were in the play and they saw that they were on the stage, I'm like, holy shit! Like they're really gonna go into it. And then we were there for like what 5 minutes, if that, and then we don't get anything that happens in the play, which I feel like
Not even 35 seconds.
I would have liked it too.
Yeah.
I would have liked it, honestly. Yeah, I mean, like, I give me something rather than just Max being like, "Oh yeah, there's Mr.
Did he
Mr. Wheeler and
say
Mrs. Wheeler making
feeling
out in the bathroom, and
Mr. Wheeler feeling
Hopper's
up
smoking a joint."
Mrs.
Like,
Weaver? 'Cause-
okay, like
okay, the first I thought it said
Where are
filling,
we?
and then I was like, "Whoa, did they really just say
Yeah.
that there?" And then I'm like,
that,
"Wait,
yeah.
they must have
Yeah.
said feeling."
oh Jesus. Yeah, no, I think feeling. I'm gonna go with feeling on that one.
But from the three of us who saw the play, like what could they have dropped in that
You want me
episode
to spoil
to
the
give
play,
like
or
the viewers
no?
that didn't see the play? Because I don't really know what they could have done.
Yeah. I'll say like very generally, like I think literally seeing anything with Henry in relation to the play to show that he was involved, like with these relationships and these characters.
yeah, maybe like I haven't seen the play, but I kind of know what happens. Like,
Yeah.
maybe just show interaction of all of them, where
Like him
we're
walking
kind
around,
we're
yeah.
kind of like looking. It's like Max 11 and Collie kind of looking at them, and they don't know they're there or whatever. Just like a 2-minute scene or something, just so we can kind of get a little bit.
And also
of-
too,
Was it
Go ahead.
supposed to be him? Sorry, was it supposed to be him pulling the curtain on the side, like backstage? Because they like flashed someone pulling a curtain, and I thought maybe that was supposed to be like a young Henry.
Henry was like the main.
And I wasn't sure. Would that make sense
right?
in the play?
I don't think so. Yeah,
I don't wanna
he was
spoil.
cast. Yeah, he was cast as one of the mains. Yeah,
nonetheless though, like traveling through Henry's mind, I think is so freaking cool. Like everything to me that had to do with this finale in season 5 with Henry that we got, and Vecna, and even like the little bit of lore that we got behind him, I think is so cool. I think Jamie Campbell Bower just absolutely steals
Yeah,
every
he's-
single scene that he's in.
he's
He's
sick.
awesome.
I agree.
Well, let's get into like a little bit further now in the episode. Let's talk about when let's go with when Kali and then 11 are around the table with Vecna, and then they pull them away, and then Kali's at like projecting and like hiding the kids. What did you guys think of that scene?
I liked it. I honestly liked a lot of this episode. I liked a lot of the I'll say like the action, I guess, parts, like not story wise. I liked the projection scene. I thought the fighting was good. We finally see 11 kind of fight
It's 11
I feel like
show.
this season. Like, we haven't really seen her. We've kind of just seen her get like bitched by the speakers all season. So I was kind of excited to see like the showdown. I thought it was well done, good.
Let's
and
do this.
I won't touch on the part I actually did like. Really, like, I'll touch on it, and then we can go back to you, Chase.
Let me. Yeah,
You
go
go.
ahead.
You go.
I was just gonna say let's go around the room and let's say whether or not we were satisfied with the episode, and then we'll just talk about like
Like
negatives,
the general episode.
like negatives, and then positives.
Okay. So I kind of did mine. I mean,
Sure.
I was pretty satisfied. I enjoyed it. I mean, there wasn't much specifically in this episode that I didn't really like. I
I'll
think
point it out to you.
I
I'll point
think-
something out to you. I'd be shocked if you liked.
I'm sure. I mean, it wasn't a perfect episode, but I think a better volume 2 could have made this episode a lot better. I think is what I'm trying to say.
I was gonna say, Jordan, the Kali death is one of the worst I've seen personally. I think that was
I didn't think it was, I thought it was fine. I didn't care.
that was so bad.
Why was it so bad?
Why was it so bad? Because like I don't know, like no one cares, and that was like the big death, and it's like Eleven's like crying, Eleven's like crying over her, and like it's like oh my god, she's like, this is my time is over. Like no.
I
one
mean,
cares. I was like, she's such a
yeah, but I
bad
didn't think it was like bad. I was just kind of like,
I
okay,
think-
but it wasn't like the
So-
big like end thing. Like the episode was still going. There's still like an hour and a half left. So I was kind of just like, all right, she's gone, whatever.
Oh man,
Bye.
and then it also that just reminded me. There's also when they go up to Murray on the roof, and he's like,
Murray
"Oh,
stole the
let's go,
show
guys."
this episode, by the way.
He's like, oh my god, let's go guys, we did it, and they're like sad, and he's like, wait, what's wrong? Like, why are you sad? And they don't say anything. And then he's like, wait, where's Kali?
He's anything Murray does, I don't
How
care.
he's always been though. He's always
He's
very
always
confused
talking
and,
like that.
So maybe a hot take, but I actually really liked Kali in this episode, and this is the first time. I felt
Sure.
the decisions with Kali in this episode were really, really strong.
I think unfortunate for Kali and her character. I think that she's kind of just set up to be hated. Like
She's in one episode, which is the
Like,
worst
season
episode of the
two,
whole
like,
series.
everybody knows as unanimously is like arguably. I guess now it's arguably before episode 7. It was the worst episode of the entire series, and you don't really get a lot of character development to like care for her death. So to Shanur's point, like yes, like why am I supposed to care about her? But I still found it to be a little sad.
No,
like I feel
think
like to not
she
be
literally
sad at
has
all is
no
like a
emotional
disservice to your
attachment to it.
emotional
I'm
attachment to
like, wrap
11.
that shit up. Let's get this going. Let's
No, I
further the
mean,
plot.
I don't know.
Yeah, I did not care about
Yeah.
Kali at all.
It was also just like again. It was just again like they did the whole like they introduced Bob Newby in season 2, he dies, or like Barb season 1, Bob Newby season 2, season 3 like Billy is just gone. Like it's like they just and then like Eddie in season 4. It's like they just
Don't forget
wanted-
Alexi.
and Alexi. That's actually a great one too. Like they
Good
introduced
call.
these side characters that you like. I liked all the other ones besides her, and they just kill them off right away because they like don't want to kill the main characters. And it was just like they're doing it. I was like, oh my god, they're actually doing this again. Like it's so annoying because everyone like calls them out for it, and they still. I'm like, why are we still doing this? Like no one likes this. It was really
Yeah.
They
frustrating.
don't care.
I am disappointed that they did not kill anybody. I will say that is one of my major gripes.
I needed Steve to go.
We'll
I needed Steve to
let's
go.
talk about that later.
Did they? Did they not?
I guess we'll talk about
No,
it. Guess we'll
11's
talk
dead.
about it.
No, I don't think so.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
That's gonna be interesting. I'm interested in what you guys think.
I want to talk about, for me, a fantastic scene moving along in the episode when Vecna taps into Hopper and Hopper ultimately shoots 11.
That
I thought
is
that
what I wanted
was
to mention.
cool. I thought that was phenomenal.
So fucking cool.
That was cool.
Very
I thought
good.
she was gone.
I
she
thought
was
Yeah.
she actually got shot. That was very good. That was like I hate the fake outs, but that was a fake out that was very good. That was
I agree. I
that
think I would've liked
was
it either
probably
way.
like the best scene in the episode. I think maybe the season.
I'd probably agree. I think I would have liked it either way too. Like I'm not mad that that was a fake out. Like you said, like I think that was like actually like a really interesting fake out, the way Vecna was playing with his mind. But also like for a second I was like, holy shit, are we taking like a crazy turn this episode? I was like, actually
Yeah.
walking right there. I was like, whoa, like okay, we're
That's what I
actually taking a
mean.
crazy turn.
You actually thought like
yeah.
it was happening. That's why it was so good. I think.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was laying in bed and then I was like, okay. Like, let me get up a little bit. Hold on.
I also thought something that I don't know, maybe another show would have done, something that you've seen before. When Hopper was giving his speech, I thought mid-speech Kali was going to pull the trigger. We were gonna
So
be
did
like, holy
I.
shit. And then nothing happened, and I was like, oh, it's Stranger Things.
How
So
did
they
you like
obviously
that
not,
speech?
But I was like, that would be crazy too. Like I thought, there's a chance that maybe she would just rip it like mid-sentence.
I like the speech chase. I'll answer.
Yeah.
It was pretty
So I
dominant.
was thinking because we've again like another problem with season 5 is the exposition dumps that everyone's been talking about, and there were a lot again in this episode, and there were one specifically during that, but right before that speech, I want to say, did you guys have a big problem with that again? Because I feel like in this episode it made more sense to me to have them. I'm curious what you guys felt about that.
I'm trying to remember what like dump.
Yeah.
You're thinking
Like
of.
for example, like he's talking to Elle, and he's like, "Elle, like you were always an outcast. Like you found a way in your life. Like I just need you to be strong, whatever." And then like
But that's always been Hopper.
But that's like Stranger Things.
That's
That
that's
wasn't-
always been their
That
relationship,
wasn't like
and
exposition.
I think this is the first episode in the season that got back to the core of that relationship between Hopper and 11, and I really like their dynamic in this episode.
I also, like Jordan said, I wouldn't say it's exposition. It's just like motivational speeches, and I do think that a lot of these back and forths, like Jagger mentioned, with them walking into Dimension X, like dragged on for a while. That's kind of why I thought Hopper's was he was gonna get shot, because it was like going for a long time. I was like, hey, it's gonna end soon, right? And it like didn't.
But that's Stranger Things. Like that has been the show. Like it has been this like you're outcasts, like you're freaks, like
agree.
you're
Yeah.
weird. Like that's been the whole theme of the show, that like they are like different. But like even that speech that David Harbour gave at, I don't know, what was it, the Golden Globes or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like the theme. Like I
This
don't
is
know.
a show where we stand up to bullies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but-
chills, by the
We are
way.
freaks. We are outcasts.
Absolute nails.
It's also like if that was a whole show, then if I went back and watched it, I would probably like it less. But
It's not the
also,
whole show, but like it wasn't like out of place, I don't think.
I just think you could, in a situation like this where it's literally life or death, and like we're on like racing against the clock, like it doesn't have to take so long to get these points across. You could do it quicker, maybe more subtle, maybe like it doesn't have to be like him actually standing there and telling us how impressive Eleven's life has been since he found her.
I think you go
like,
rewatch, brother.
Yeah, like I feel like I just might enjoy
but
do that.
But I do think it's needed because Hopper is like at a point where it's possible he could lose 11, which would be his second daughter loss in a way. So I think that speech is needed to be like, don't make this decision, blah, blah, blah. Like, I need you around. Like, you're more than just like this decision. We'll figure it out. So like that is needed, but maybe like the length of it short.
I gotta head off,
cut it down.
so I
Yeah,
want
like,
to
it
give
was
my
just
thoughts
too much,
on the
I
whole
thought.
episode, and hopefully you guys can take it.
But the
from
first
there.
one not as long as the second.
Liked, not loved, pretty disappointed, along with the
Go,
whole
brother.
theme of this season. I'm sure if I rewatched the whole show, I would be disappointed as well, but I was very sad in the end. These are characters I grew up with, characters I loved. Like, I didn't want to see them. Like, those credits rolling were absolutely awesome. Watching that final D&D scene was absolutely awesome. I'm sure you guys are going to go into it later. I think Duffer Brothers are going to choose if they want 11 or dead or alive. I believe, like, the I Believe thing, if they get I Believe trending, they're going to bring 11 back for like a spin-off series and try and do that. I think that the government was poorly used the whole season and then poorly used here. My biggest gripe with this entire episode is the Mind Flare reveal and the Vecna We Are One. We talked about it. I think it was the last episode. Me, Jason, Christian talked about it. How if they reveal Vecna to be the Mind Flare, or the Mind Flare to be kind of the big bad, I would be kind of disappointed. And it takes away from season 4 for me because this big bad that's been there from the beginning hasn't been the true big bad. Yes, he's there with the Mind Flare, but he is truly not the one. Like, holy shit, like, he was moving differently in season 4, and he was moving differently even the end of episode 4 when he was like doing this Darth Vader Rogue One style of things. Completely, and then we kill him and the Mind Flare within maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes of runtime. I thought that was done way, way, way too fast. Unbelievable. I was like blown away. Like, I checked the runtime after we were done. I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, they're going to come back. That's not the real big climax. We're going to get our true send off and our true final fight just for it not to happen. I was pretty shocked. That is the most disappointing thing to me. It doesn't even feel like there was a big bad in the show at this point. I love seeing all the kids and Joyce and Hopper get their happy endings. It's really nice to see that. I love these characters. I loved growing up with them. It's a really sad send-off to the show. I'm sad it's over. But still just pretty disappointed with this final season because I hold season 4 of the show in the highest of regards. Like, I think it won our TV show season movie ranking that we did a couple of months ago. I think it's one of the best seasons of television ever. So just overall pretty disappointed. But that's me. I got to head off, got to have some dinner, and then I'm going to see Marty Supreme again.
So all fair takes.
Yeah, I can't wait to listen.
Holy shit.
Well said. Perfect night. Perfect night on the horizon for you.
Oh my
Marty
God.
good.
Let's dance. See you, Jagger.
Yeah.
So
Enjoy.
yeah, Steve Jagger.
See you, man.
I would say about Jagger.
I was gonna say totally agreed about, like, not that I felt like the big bad fight was rushed. I personally disagree that I think that the Mind Flayer and Vecna being one is cool, and it's like him being totally engulfed by this evil, and that they are truly one, and there really is no saving Henry Creel. But I was gonna ask, like, pose you guys a question. Do you feel like maybe, and again, this is not to really shit on Marvel, but do you think that Marvel has kind of set a bad expectation for sequences like this in shows and in movies where we're expecting a big fight like that to go a different way, and Marvel kind of has set that precedent? If you kind of understand what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, if they made the expectations too high from like the Infinity War and Endgame, especially the Endgame like final scene, like it
Right.
reaching those high of highs, I think a little bit yes, but I think at the end of the day, when you have this show that's been going on for almost 10 years, and you've been fighting this evil for almost not 10 years in the show, but 10 years in real life,
Right.
you're expecting you want that last fight to be like
100%. I totally
what you
agree.
want. And I said before, I really enjoyed the episode. I don't know anything I did wrong with it. Yeah, my memory's coming back a little. I think Jagger's right with, I don't mind the Mind Flayer, like the one. I like that Henry didn't switch up and became like a good guy and like help them fight it. That would have pissed me off. He stayed, bad. I think the fight was a little quick.
Yeah.
It was
I
quick,
do
definitely.
think it was a little quick. He kind of just got, like, they fought a little bit in the house, I thought was good. And then I was like, okay, yeah, it's going to become like the big fight, with everyone. And then it was kind of like, meh. They're kind of hitting it from the outside, which I thought was cool. Everyone split up. Everyone did their thing. But at the end of the day, it was kind of just like, he was kind of just strung up there. And she was trying to push him into that dagger for like, it felt like 10 minutes. And then she did. And then Joyce took like 10 hacks at his head, which I thought was pretty funny.
I
That
love
was
it.
awesome, by the way.
I did
Great.
like that.
Great decision, I think, for them to have Joyce do that.
Yeah, I agree. I just think everything before it was a little bit quick. I loved like the happy ending. You got to see, everything. I wanted to see how it would. I was hoping it wasn't just going to be like a little thing of maybe them like driving away or something. Like that was it. I liked that there was like. Sorry, I'm talking so much. I wasn't here for the last episode on Volume 2.
Okay,
I really
you're
wanted to
passionate
talk about it.
It's very easy to be passionate about their show.
I was happy that they gave us like a long kind of what everyone's doing. What's the next steps? Everyone is like in somewhere, like what they're doing, not just kind of some like ambiguous ending for them, which I thought was great after all this time. But again, I think we could shorten it a little bit. I don't know if we needed an hour. I don't know if we needed an hour of it, and I think we could have, made a little wrinkle somehow in the fight.
Wrinkle in time.
Wrinkle in time.
Wrinkle in time. So I'm a big fan of this episode. I'll get into it, but I think the fight scene is the worst part of this episode, which is kind of crazy because the whole entire show is leading up to this, and I think the fight is the worst part of it. I'm okay with the Mind Flayer not getting more screen time because, like, yeah, Jagger said he's the big bad, but I still think Vecna's the big bad. Like, even you think to like Star Wars and you have like Palpatine and Vader. Like, yeah, like Palpatine is like the overarching evil, but I like Vader's the big bad in Star Wars. Like, you fear Vader. Like,
Yeah.
for me, like maybe like, yeah, it's just more heavy. Like Vecna's like the heavy presence that you're seeing throughout the entire show or the last couple of seasons, and that's kind of what you fear, and that for me is the big bad. The fight scene between Elle and Vecna was horrendous. I think it was so bad, and that's my main issue with it. It's like Vecna comes out of the portal like Vader style, and he's fucking ridiculous. And then 11, who like loses every fight that she's in, or like is never like fully shows off her powers. She doesn't dominate Vecna, like she kind of outsmarts him, but also I almost feel like she should have no chance in this fight. To be quite honest with you, like Vecna probably should have just like wiped her out. But like with the help of Will, like yes, she won the fight. But then there's a plot hole within that. Every single time Will taps into Vecna or a Demogorgon and they get hurt, Will gets hurt too. and Will doesn't get hurt at all in this when he taps into Vecna. I was actually thinking that Will was going to die alongside Vecna, and they kind of pan away from Will for 2 to 3 minutes, and then they come back and Will and Joyce just kind of run into the Mind Flayer, and I'm like, oh, he's okay. I was thinking he could have been dead.
Well,
So I think there's a little bit of a plot hole there for sure. I think there's actually a lot of plot holes in this, some lazy writing, but overall, like, it's so fun. We're gonna get into the epilogue, I'm sure, but I'll let Chase and Schnur talk about the fight and what they think.
Did Will get hurt when he like broke Vecna's leg in Volume 2? Because I don't think he did. Maybe it's just like inconsistent
I don't think so.
powers. It's just they just kind of pick and choose.
Yeah, maybe, but I think right after that he was stuck in Vecna's mind or something like that. So he was sort of like influenced by like whatever happened when he tapped into Vecna. Here he just like walked away and he was fine.
Yeah. It's funny you bring it up, Chase, about the Marvel thing, because I've literally been calling this Marvel things this first half of the show, because it kind of is like a very like they pull up to fight the big bad, and then it ends up they fight a giant like CGI monster, which I thought the monster was cool. I thought it looked really good. Clearly see where all their like $450 million budget went to, because the monster looked great and Dimension X looked like it was grok generated. But
Really, that's so funny because I see a lot of people talking about it on Twitter saying that it looked really bad.
are they?
But I remember being in the theater being like, "Oh my god, this looks awesome." I don't know what it was about.
I don't think it looked bad. I just think the terrain was kind of boring. Like that,
It's just like a boring terrain.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Arizona, like red, like orange, yellow rock. But that was kind of it. There was no anything to it really.
I thought it was so plain, but it also looked so like CGI and like green screen and plasticky.
That's
Like,
so
I just
interesting.
I wasn't a fan of the arena, but I was a fan of the monster in a way, with how it looked.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that also, I mentioned Noah Schnapp before. Said I was gonna come back to it because holy shit, he's so bad. Dude, every time that he taps into the mind, they're like, "Will, what's wrong?" And he goes, "It's Vecna. He has the kids." It's always it's like
Or have it like I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Will, what? Yeah, it's like,
He
Will, what
was
are you
bad
seeing?
this season, man.
Yeah.
Will, what are you seeing? It's Vecna. He's there. Like, we know it's Vecna. Who else would it be, bro? He kept saying it's Vecna.
You know what's sad too, because I thought his performance in Volume 1 was like surprisingly
He was
solid.
He was one of the better child
Yeah.
actors, I
I
thought.
thought he was well written in Volume 1 for sure.
And then Volume 2 and 3, I thought he was absolutely terrible
So bad.
acting wise. Yeah.
Really cool shot, I thought, with him too. Though the Duffers had a couple really nice ones, but when
One out of the eyeball?
Yes, when 11 was fighting Vecna, and then it like went through the eyeball and came like out on Will's face, like through his eye. That was very, very cool. I really liked that. Also because you talked about the Joyce like hacking off the head. As I'm watching that, I'm like, okay, this is like very clearly kind of just cheap, overly self-referential, like a lazy fan service, kind of just like flashing to every character and showing all the flashbacks. But also, like, as a fan of the show for 10 years, I'd be lying if that didn't hit. Like it definitely struck a chord seeing like the scenes from season 2 and like season 1. Just like, wow, like
They're awesome.
I was a freshman in high school when the show came out. Like, I think, right, 2016.
Yeah. 2016.
We were in eighth
Like,
grade,
or maybe
or
eighth
we might have
grade.
watched it. We might have watched it freshman year, but whatever. it
Either
was.
way,
We were that young.
like very young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which so it was like it definitely did. As much as I'm like, okay, this is like, not the best writing or like the best kind of like execution of a story. Like it definitely hit just as a fan of the show.
That's a show.
yeah.
That's a
That's
show
cool.
you show your kids. This is a show
Yeah.
we show our kids.
Yeah, maybe not this final season. I'll just stop it up at season 4. But
That's it. All right. Yeah. They stopped making them. That's it. They didn't make anymore.
yeah,
No,
but I thought that part was fun. And also it reminded me of Avatar. There was a scene where
don't say that.
Nancy was like pressed
Fire
up
and
against.
Awe?
When she was like backed up against the wall in the corner, and then the thing was trying to get in.
Yeah.
There's a scene like that in each of the 3 avatars. Like they keep recycling that scene, and I was like, oh my god, we're literally back in Avatar. And then they get saved.
That's the last place we want to be.
Oh god. I thought he was about to say the last Airbender, and I was about to freak out.
I hate
Are we only talking about the first half right now, or can I mention epilogue stuff too?
Well, let's get into it in a bit. Let's finish
Okay.
this up really quick.
Let's close
because-
out. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
first half, like I said, I'll just finish up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, performance is not great. Dialogue's still not really great. I didn't think it looked that great, but like I admittedly still had some fun, and like the nostalgia definitely hit. And I think they hired the Camp Rock writers to write Vicky and Robin's dialogue. I think.
Dude, Vicky is one of my
Vicky's a
biggest
fucking
pet peeves
rat.
of
She's a
season
fucking
five.
rat.
She's unbearable.
Yeah.
But yeah,
As for the first half, I want to say that so freaking happy that they decided to really hammer in on Elle, and especially
Mike,
Hopper
too.
too. Like during those
Yeah.
Hopper sequences, like I'm not sure if you guys, I know Schnur listened to Volume 2, our review on Volume 2, but like a big complaint from all of us was that like Elle kind of felt like a side character. Like,
Yeah.
felt like she had been written off the show completely. Like 11 is Stranger Things. Like she is the building block of Stranger Things. It started with her. I wanted it to end with her. And I'm so happy that they took that direction in the first half. And honestly, like people had been making fun of 11 or Millie Bobby Brown, I should say, for Volume 2. I thought she was fantastic in the finale. I thought she was so good. Like totally separated the lip filler or whatever it is that she has to the character, because I was just totally encapsulated with 11, and I just felt like I was there with 11, and it just honestly was really emotional for me to see like the growth that her character has had and how she's gotten to this point, and now like it's all ending with her.
Yeah.
And same thing with Hopper. Like Hopper was such a big
I fucking love
force
Hopper.
in the first half, and I was a little disappointed that Mike wasn't as much, but obviously we got a ton of Mike in the epilogue, which we'll get to. But and as for the fight, like the final fight, I do think it was definitely quick. But I thought like I just still came away with it feeling very satisfied. I think maybe like they could
Same
have.
with me.
They still
I
like
agree.
maybe they could have like made it a little bit longer, but like I also loved everything that came in the epilogue. So like if it would have come at a cost to like cut some of the epilogue, like, I'm not really sure I agree there. But it definitely felt quick, and maybe we could have gotten a little bit more, but I still liked it. I mean, again, I think I'm probably a lot more biased than you guys, but I still liked it.
I think I'm biased with myself just because of how much I like the characters, how much I like the show,
Yeah.
and how much the epilogue was that I like it. Yeah, we could have got more, but I don't care. Like
Yeah.
it's whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, I have a couple more thoughts before wrapping up the first half. One of my plot hole gripes is I don't know where the Demogorgons went and the bats from season 4. I hate that they're not in this. It makes no sense to me.
Did we not see one Demogorgon in this whole episode?
No, there was not a Demogorgon. There was not a Demodog. There was not
I
a
read
Demobat.
on Twitter
That's kinda
that like the Mind Flayer like is made up of the Demobats and Demogorgons. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I would have no way of knowing. But,
Oh, interesting.
like
Yeah.
that's
That's
what
why
the
there's
Mind Flayer
none. It's just
is.
that massive fucking thing.
Yeah.
But like, how do
Yeah,
we know? How do you
Yeah,
know
we don't
that?
we don't
Yeah,
know
can
that.
I say something on that too? Like, these Stranger Things fans on social media keep trying to write the show for the Duffers.
It's
'Cause
crazy.
They actually are like writing like plot points that don't exist.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know what to
It's true.
believe. I don't
I
know
will
what's real.
say-
It's actually not bad because this is what's going on. No, it isn't.
I will say, I totally agree, and I will say that the Byler fans after this episode have gotten out of control, and that's
It's
no
insane.
hate. That's no hate towards Byler at all, but like the Byler fans have gotten out of control with some of their
Yeah.
stuff they've gotten into. But
The other thing that I wanted to touch on, I thought was absolutely awesome, was when Henry finally stepped foot into the cave
Oh,
and started seeing all
yes.
those like flashback memories, and then ultimately when the kids went down into the well and Henry steps into there and watches his younger self bash the guy's head and unveils the briefcase and kind of like that like symbiote that kind of goes into his body. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I loved all of the Henry backstory because it makes you feel a little bit of, you feel kind of like sad for Henry himself, but then I love the decision to not give him that redemption arc and still make him this evil guy who continues to go
Yes.
with it, saying, okay, like, yeah, like that did happen, but I chose to do this at the end of the day. I'm still this. Like, that's what he chose. Like, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I would have been pissed if he
100%
switched
agree.
up.
I agree.
I don't think I
I'm
could have
glad
said it
that-
better myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also just, I mean, I know you already mentioned it, but just to talk about Jamie Campbell Bower, right?
Oh,
That's his name. Like, I think definitely the best actor in the main cast.
100%.
I'm glad you touched on that last last week too, or last episode, because
Dude,
Yeah.
he is very good.
He is fucking incredible as Vecna, as the orderly, as Henry. He plays like four different as Mr. What's. He plays like four different characters in the season. He's incredible as all of them.
He's talented. And then the last piece that I wanted to touch on in this first part, just wanted to hear your guys' feelings on just like the conclusion with 11, what happened with her with like the military and like blowing up the Upside Down and like her decision. Like, what did you guys think of that?
I think she had to go, or at least supposedly go. I think if she stayed a lot, like her and Kali kept being like, oh, like there could be another Brenner, another. It is kind of like that recycle. If she kind of just like stays with them, and it's like, yeah, we blew it up, but like these military police are like still there. Like, I don't know. Like, I think she had to go, or again, supposedly go, whatever. I thought the Purple Rain scene was pretty incredible.
I'm rewatching it tonight.
Okay. I honestly would be okay just rewatching the last hour.
Maybe I will.
I think it was done pretty well. My only gripe with that is like, I guess it kind of goes into the epilogue. Like, I wish we got some dialogue from Sarah Connor. And it was like,
Oh,
She's brutal, by the way.
yeah,
Horrible.
yeah, really bad. Like it kind of just cut away, and then it was like 18 months later, and it's like, okay, well, there was just like, I saw someone on Twitter be like, all right, guys, let's just pack up and go. Let's like,
I was supposed to say that she got
It's-
a job at the DMV.
yeah, I mean,
It's
for real.
so sad too because Dr. Brenner and like that whole military aspect was
Awesome.
just so good.
Yeah,
And then Sarah Connor steps in, obviously not her real name, but
Really
Sarah
bad.
Connor steps on and she's just terrible.
Dr. K, right? Dr. K.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dr. K.
yeah.
Yeah.
she's always
Yeah,
super
I mean,
about
But I think ultimately like the decision with 11, I think most people probably thought that's how 11's fate would kind of play out. She kind of has to sacrifice herself to close the Upside Down in a way and kind of end the whole cycle. So I think the Duffer Brothers play it really safe here. Whether that's good or bad, I guess that's up to the viewers, but I think they did it fine.
I love
Yeah.
that whole build up. I love 11. I love her character, and I loved the whole sequence of her in her mind with Mike, and it was a perfect parallel to season 1 when they're in the classroom and she's like, goodbye, Mike, and he's like, no, and then it cuts to Mike like outside, like with his hands over his head like this, and then it's like shot for shot like the season 1 finale, which I adored about it. I really love that.
Yeah, like you said, like just playing it safe. At that point in this episode, we already seen Steve like have a fake death. We saw 11 have a fake death. We saw Dustin like almost get stomped on and then saved last second. And we've been talking about it like every season. I feel like that they're just scared to kill off these characters. So when I saw 11 like posted up in the upside down doorway, I felt literally nothing. Like I actually just did not feel a thing because I was like, she's fine. She's gonna come back, or like if not, like this whole season has kind of sidelined her until this episode. I feel like, and I'm like, they didn't really build her up until now, and then it's like I'm supposed to really be all emotionally connected. And so yeah, I didn't really feel a thing, to be honest. Especially also when they were in like the mind or whatever, when it was her and Mike. Purple Rain is a banger. That was sick. But dude, Finn Wolfhard was not like there for me in that scene at all. Like, I thought it was.
I actually thought he was good.
I thought Millie Bobby Brown was good because we were talking about how she was like not great this whole season, but I think she was actually really good, and there was like such a clear difference to me.
I
between the two.
actually agree with Jordan. I thought he was good, but there was like one scream that he let out or like a yell, and I was like, wow, that was really bad. That was
I thought his screams were pretty good. I also like Finn Wolfhard, and I think
I
Mike
do
is
too.
probably like Mike, Dustin, and Steve are like my top 3 characters in the show. So I'm a little biased. But I ddid like his screams. It gave me a little Harry Potter. I love when it's like that like big emotional like thing, and you want the character because sometimes they're just like depressed and not like animated. But I love when they get animated like and just fucking let it out. Like it reminded me of like Order of the Phoenix, like Harry Potter scream. Like I really do like that, and I did like that scene. Again, my one only thing is that fucking Kay's there. I mean, I can't
Yeah,
fucking
Kay
take her.
sucks.
That said, should we jump into the epilogue then? Because
Yeah, this carries us right into the epilogue, which I think is the stronger half of the episode.
It is
for
the best
sure.
part of the episode.
Oh, I strongly disagree.
I like
Really?
the epilogue. Interesting.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
curious to see.
Give your thoughts.
You go then. I'm curious.
I didn't think it was bad, but like you said, we're building up to this final fight, and then it happened, and I couldn't believe how much longer I was sitting in that chair, like watching this epilogue. Like it felt so long to me.
I didn't want to leave.
I didn't want to.
It felt fun.
I don't think he likes the show, Chase. I don't think he likes the show.
He
I
grew
feel
up,
bad,
man.
I'm sorry because I
Jacob,
actually did I lean positive fucking the episode as a whole, and I actually like the very end. I thought was like pretty satisfying. Like I liked that very end. I think that was fine.
The edits are going crazy right now on TikTok. They're going crazy.
Editors are working overtime right now.
Overtime.
And even though like the first part, the first part had plenty of flaws, but there was still like some just over the top fun and like the nostalgia that I enjoyed. But yeah, I was just like it wasn't bad, but again, I'm like, oh my god, we're sitting here, like, why do I need a full like 10-minute Hopper and Joyce proposal? Like, is that?
Oh, so
come
good.
on.
Oh,
No, he
that
hates
was
it.
so
He
good.
hates the show. He hates the show.
In fact,
Oh,
that might have been the best part of the episode for me.
Also,
I
on that thing
loved
too,
it.
I also found out that the show was originally supposed to be called Montauk, so I think that was like a
Yeah.
reference to that, which is cool. But dude, like, oh my god, like nice. I like the characters, but like I said, they were just every decision they made was with the intention of wrapping up every single thing with a perfectly like nice bow.
Yes,
Except
and it
for
was
11.
amazing.
I don't like that. I don't like I'm just like this is just boring. I'm like this is just it's
Well,
so boring.
I think the reason behind that is, and I think that this is where like a show like this can struggle. There's so many characters in this show and so many main characters. If they just pan to like the four guys and Max, then we wouldn't know what's going on with Hopper or Joyce or Steve or
I think that's
like.
fine.
But I
No.
want to know.
No, I
think
wanted
you need
everyone.
to know.
You want to
yeah.
know, but you
I
have to know.
But I wanted to, and I'm happy that they gave it to me.
Hang on. We'll play
Like
devil's
you need
advocate.
a good conclusion, otherwise it would have just been the fight and then like that's it. Like no.
Yeah, I think if we didn't get any of that in the epilogue, then people would have bitched about it, saying that we have no idea what happened to these characters outside of the core four.
I wanted
I think those
closure.
people- I think those people would be. If people did that, I would have been like, okay, well, you're asking for too much, because I feel like it's just so boring and dragged out when it's like every character has 10 to 15 minutes to just explain what's happening in their life, and like, I don't know. I was
I
was
loved it.
surprised how long it was.
I loved it.
I did not
Well,
realize.
It
how
had to
long.
wrap
Let's-
up 10 years. If
let's
10
let's-
years, dude. 10 years. I wanted the
start-
closure.
Let's start with the whole graduation thing with like Mike like debating back and forth to go to the graduation because of Elle's death and not sure like he doesn't want to walk without her. Like that's to me was great. The actual graduation itself with Dustin's speech I thought was just so good. Like that's so them.
Dude,
That's
I
so
thought
Stranger
was so
Things.
bad.
It's awesome.
No.
Oh my god, he's a
Way.
hater. He's a hater.
Jacob does
I
not-
like Dustin. I actually like Dustin a lot. I've said I think Gaten Myra is
Oh.
the best actor, and I think that he delivers it well. But I don't think it's. I think it's like trying so hard to be like this great speech, and it just like wasn't. And then I liked the end of it when he was like, "Oh, hellfire!" I thought that was fun. But like the rest of the speech, I was like, "This is just."
And then he gave
So
the middle
bland.
finger to the principal, just like Eddie told him, like that he was
Yeah,
gonna do. It
F
was
him.
so good.
He mentioned the principal. I think it cuts to the principal, and he's like,
He's like, oh.
Listen.
I was like, "Oh my god!"
On par with the
Yeah.
graduation scene, I will say, Mike does give a weird little look into the distance when he's at the graduation. He looks like a little.
He
concerned.
does.
And he does give the same look when he's on the park bench with Hopper. Just saying.
Well, isn't
Ma-
isn't
ma-
that isn't the look at the graduation when he like notices the speakers, and that's when he kind of like puts the
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he notices the speaker, and then it's like a similar shape to whatever weapon they were using on 11 and 8 to kind of shield their powers. So I think that's kind of what it was. But
I'm
yeah,
just saying,
man,
he gives the same look when he's with Hopper alone.
he does. I thought the graduation was so
what
great.
is your theory here, Chase? What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything. I just think that if maybe it's just like another hint. We'll get to it later. Like it's just another hint that like 11 is alive. Like maybe he can just feel her presence, that she's with him, and
She's
maybe it
the
leads to a
fucking
spin off. I don't know, but
Okay.
Moving forward, I think that's when we get to like the Joyce Hopper proposal, which I thought was just absolutely
Awesome.
fantastic.
ah,
Just
the
fantastic.
heart
I
was on
also
fire.
I love relationships in movies and shows with characters that I love, and even before that, we have to touch on the the corny line from Lucas and Max. But seeing that they're together, I was like, "Oh, that's awesome!"
Like,
awesome.
you look sexy right now or whatever.
That's
yeah,
them.
yeah, it's
Like,
so
she's
them.
skateboarding like the every indie girl or whatever, and every
She
main
is
character
that
in
girl.
the movie. She is. Also, that's like I don't hate Sadie Sink at all, but I know Chase is a big fan, and
I
a lot
like
of people
Sadie
seem to
Sink.
be big fans of Sadie Sink and think she's like this great talented actress. Everything I've seen her in is just that character, and I always think it's annoying.
That's funny.
It's like this.
I haven't seen her
and
in
it's
anything
The
outside.
Whale.
The Taylor Swift music video.
I didn't see that, but I don't expect her.
I don't
to
even think she has
And
any
then-
lines in that. It's just
The,
like
She's just like
walks
kissing a
around.
40-year-old man when she's like 15.
It's
weird.
Dylan O'Brien. He's like a 40-year-old man.
Bro,
That's what people
You
are
guys
clowning her
haven't
for.
seen The Whale, right?
no.
No.
No,
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
clips of the whale, which she kind of seems like she's playing that same
Oh my God,
character.
The Whale.
I don't
The
know.
Whale is a
I
good to watch.
I don't think she's a great actress, but I don't know. You just have actresses that like give you better vibes than other ones. And I like her,
I guess,
especially in this. I mean, when she came on to the scene in season 3,
2.
2, really? Oh yeah, because Billy
Yeah.
was
Mad
2.
Max.
Yeah, dude, she was
Yeah,
awesome.
man.
I mean, that whole
She's
arcade
great.
thing, and then Dustin and Lucas fighting on her with her and stuff like that. I'm happy that her and Lucas ended up together because Lucas
Yeah, it's
deserved
awesome.
it, and he was being a little dickhead in season 4, but he came back, he came back around.
He was also
Speak-
sidelined this season. I like Lucas.
Lucas is great, yeah.
He had a season last season.
I feel like, for me personally, and I think it's like, Shinor, the points that you're bringing up are totally valid. But for me personally, like, I feel like I got so much closure with these characters and like so much closure that I needed. And I just feel so satisfied, like, knowing that they are where they are and like everything that they've done has led them to that point. And like, in a way, yes, they all got happy endings. Yes, I do think that a core character should have died. But Mike, in a way, like, kind of leaves the epilogue like pretty depressed, like pretty messed up. So
We'll
I
get
like,
into that.
and that's
We'll
kind
get
of
into it, yeah.
I'm not mad that they like all got happy endings. I'm just more like, it's like that was the goal all along, was to give all of these characters everything that the fans wanted for them, and then just like show them. And I'm like that just wasn't like interesting to me. And I don't know. I would have liked some things open ended. I totally get that like you know, the Hopper and Joyce scene, like it wasn't like, oh my God, like this is terrible scene, I hate this scene. I'm just like, this is so unnecessary and like not needed. It was just like long, and I felt like it all
Who's their
dragged on.
dated Enzo's though.
This is so
That was
sad.
it.
They
This is
finally-
really this is crushing me right now.
This is crushing me
Maybe
too.
it'll
They,
hit, maybe
that-
it'll hit harder if I watch it back more recently.
they
I think you
deserve
watched
each
the
other.
whole season through. I think you watched season 1 to season 5 all the way through.
They finally got their dated Enzo.
But listen, this is where Stranger Things did mess up, though. In fairness to Jacob, the Duffer Brothers came out and like was talking about how like, oh, this is gonna be a
They
devastating
gotta shut
season.
their fucking
like,
mouths.
it was the Duffer Brothers and the actors that honestly I think messed up fans' expectations. Maybe somebody like Jacob or Jagger, who I'm sure you guys still enjoyed it, but you know, the Duffer Brothers ultimately played the season out extremely safe. All their decisions were extremely safe.
And they're
And-
talking like they're the hot shots of Hollywood, like shaking it
Yeah.
up over here.
Yeah, and I think that playing it safe, I think they closed a lot of these character stories really well, but because fans were expecting something else, it's now lowering, how the episode and the season is being perceived.
That's just social media, dude.
And yeah, but
Yeah, I don't
I
even-
think they did it to
honestly-
themselves.
Honestly, I don't pay attention a lot, and if we didn't have this podcast, I don't think I would have known about the it's be a dark Christmas. Like I honestly avoid everything because it ruins it.
So do I.
And it has
In
before.
terms of like trailers and screenshots and shit.
I haven't seen trailers. I didn't see any quotes from the actors. Every social media post I scroll past, like I don't read anything because I don't want to know because it's shit like that that pisses me off.
I don't think I was affected by that, to be 100% honest with you. Like I wasn't like oh my god, I was thinking this and the duffers lied to me. I was like,
Yeah,
this is just like
but people
dragging
are.
on for way too long, and like people are, and I think that's dumb too.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, this is dragging on for way too long. Like I don't need every character to have the perfect ending. I don't need to see it for 10 to 15 minutes. Like I don't need to sit here
But I don't.
with Nancy and Jonathan and Steve and Robin.
Yes,
and, like,
we do.
Yes.
We do.
Hawkins. Why? It's
Them getting together once a month because it shows like 18 months later, right? And they obviously haven't been spending time together. And like, guys, we miss being together. We miss like to me
not
as like
the
a
same.
fan. To me as a fan who loves these characters, like, really, you guys aren't like hanging out like that anymore. You guys aren't friends, and they're like, let's get
Sad.
together once a month. Like,
Again,
yes,
I think like that feels very real, like to me. Like,
100%.
that feels so real to me. Like we
I don't-
like. Go
I don't
ahead.
disagree with your point. No, I'm saying I don't disagree with like what you like about it. I'm just like, I just don't think it's needed. Like I think if the show didn't have that, we would be totally fine. It only added runtime to me and like was like kind of fan service, I thought.
No.
I don't know. I think I respectfully disagree.
Perfect conclusion.
I think it was genuinely. I don't think they could have wrapped it up any better than they did. I genuinely.
Okay, this leads into the final scene, the D&D scene with the kids in the basement. I think there's so many people that predicted this is how the show would end, and that's how it did. But I'm gonna say, oh my god, that scene was so incredible. Like,
It was perfect.
I was tearing up literally the entire time, and then ultimately when Mike goes through all of the character stories and what they're up to, and then he, oh my god.
Oh
it's
yes, dude. When he was going through
Oh.
the stories and they were showing like, I like that they showed little like flashes into the future too.
yes.
Wow, because if he just said it, I don't think it would have hit as hard. I loved that, dude. I thought it was fucking like amazingly done.
And this
Like,
leads
I
up
loved
to
it. I fucking
Yeah.
loved it.
And
How
it
do you
leads
feel
up to
about-
ultimately what they did with 11, and I think what they did with 11 was so good.
Hang on.
I think it was so perfect.
I'm scared.
I was just gonna say, how do you feel about this? Wasn't a negative or anything. I was just gonna say, how do you feel about like the fact that like Mike wrote Stranger Things? I guess, right? Was that kind of like what they were alluding to?
Yeah, I think so.
That
I
Mike,
think
like,
that's what
wrote
they
the
were.
story.
I think he like made like a D&D game about
Yeah.
their like what happened with them.
Like their
Is that what you're
Yeah.
doing with a
Yeah.
typewriter or whatever? Okay.
Yeah, like he
Interesting.
became
Yeah.
like a writer, I think, and was like
Okay.
writing their story.
So, do you guys think that their futures were all actually what happened, or do you think that like that's just what Mike saw for them in that?
I think so. I think that's ultimately how it like plays out, and
I don't want
also how he wants it to play out. So maybe he is projecting a little
That's
bit.
how I
but
want it to play
I-
out too.
I want that's how I want it to play out as well.
So I don't think of anything else. That's how it happened in my mind.
But yes, like I think that's how it plays out, and like I love the way that they did that. I think it was like literally a storybook ending, and then the kids walking up the stairs is like a final send off for each character.
One by one, too. By the way,
One
Putting the
by
books
one.
away.
Like when Lucas walked up the stairs, like, oh my god, that's the last time I'm seeing Lucas. Like that's how they did it. And then you see the younger group of kids come downstairs to play
It's
D&D,
awesome.
and it's like the cycle repeats. Like this is, and then Mike is looking down, and he's like, that was us. Like that was once us, and he's like, he's living his past childhood memories through
It's
these
awesome,
kids.
man.
Bro,
And like that's
absolutely
life.
awesome.
That's awesome.
I like the ending.
one thing super special about that scene too, I read online that they saved that scene. That was the very last scene that they shot.
Oh my god, that set was probably a fucking
I don't know if it was
flood.
the very last scene that the Duffer shot, but it was the very last scene that like they had the whole group in together. So in a way, it's almost like those actors were literally saying goodbye to their characters, like putting their name up on the shelf and then walking up the stairs one last time out of frame. It's goosebumps, chills, tears. Give it all
All
to
of
me
the
because
above.
I was crying in the theater, man. It was special.
All the
way to say
fucking above, dude.
it. So much.
This is so good. I don't want to end this episode because I feel like we're really gonna be done. We're really gonna
can't-
be done. That's it.
We can. I also have a game that we're gonna get into, so we're
Thank
good.
God. Thank
Yes.
God.
I liked the ending.
Yeah.
You know, say I liked the end. I liked that they left at least that whole thing with 11. I liked that it was like for a second I thought she was gonna like walk in.
Oh no,
That
I would
would've
have
sucked.
pissed.
Walk in
Yeah.
right
I
now.
would have been
That would have been
pissed.
terrible, but I'm glad they like left it like and there's like I believe. I really liked that. They're like I
Oh,
believe. Like just
yes.
all together. I thought that was good.
She's dead. She's fucking dead.
I don't
I
think she's
think-
dead actually.
I
though.
think she's alive.
I think
I
she's
think she's
shocked.
100% alive.
I think she's absolutely shocked.
They don't kill shit in this show, and also I maybe you guys know
But
more.
we won't know.
Maybe you guys know more of the lore. She can't access like Mike's mind like that unless she's in like water, right?
Yeah, yes, you raise a pretty good point there.
Yeah, like she's just posted up in the door. Like
But she would have
she would have had to be. That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
She's
wait, wait.
Well,
probably
that's what
alive.
he's
Like
saying.
she was off somewhere
Oh,
else.
right. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you think she was in an
Different.
alternate location?
Yeah, like she.
Oh
that's
my
the whole
god,
reaction
what a
to
call
it,
out.
right?
What an absolute call out from Schnur.
Unless there's something we're missing.
Well, yeah, they showed she wasn't there because her finger was flickering, Christian.
But
that
that
was
was
like in
what
Mike's-
Mike
that's
was
what Mike
envisioning.
thought,
Like that was
yeah.
his story.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Holy
like,
shit, Schnur cracked it before anybody else.
Well, I thought that was like so like unless I thought I was missing something because that was like so obvious to me that like she has to be in the
I
water.
didn't really
and
put
she's
it
not.
together.
I didn't put that
thought,
together
I
either.
thought she could do it out of
I
the
could be
water
wrong.
now.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of when she did do it out of the water because I can't think of a time she did. Like,
and then
off
when she was
rip.
out of the water, out of the tank earlier in the episode, she was like, I can't do this unless I'm in the tank. Or unless
Well, that
I'm in
was
the
like
bath."
into like Vecna's mind, so I didn't know if like she needed the tank to be like that powerful. I feel like
Did she
because
go into the mat?
yes, she did. So like even earlier in the season when she wanted to go save Will from Vecna's mind, she goes into the bathtub again. So she's always in the water.
Last season when she was like checking in Max's mind to see if she was there and she wasn't, like at the very, very end.
oh,
Was she in water there or was she just next to her at the bed?
No, yeah, she was in the tank at the pizza place.
In
so then she's
California.
somewhere
Dude,
else.
absolutely.
So she's alive, yeah.
Yes.
that ruins it for me. No, I'm just kidding.
My question is, where could she have been though? Like, where could she have gotten such quick access to a tank?
I don't know.
Those shops
That-
behind her.
I don't think that needs to be explained.
Jordan,
I think that's
I'll ask
fine.
you this question
That's
because I know you care about
Here
the
we
show as
go.
much as I do. Were you emotional seeing the Upside Down get torn to shreds and watching like the Hawkins High School and Mike's house?
A little bit, man. I didn't really like. I didn't love Dimension X, to be honest. Like, I think the Upside Down is where it's at, and
Dude, when I saw Mike's house go up into
yeah, they showed all the hot
was
spots,
like,
dude.
oh my god,
They showed all the hot
But-
spots, and
I'm
But those are like bad memories in a way.
but
Yeah.
season,
Being there,
but
so
season
it's
for
like-
them, not for me. Like season 4, season 4 when they're in the Upside Down for a while, and
Yeah.
those are some of the cool scenes I think of the entire show with like Eddie and Dustin, the RV locked away.
could they have ended Mike in a more perfect way?
Yeah,
No.
perfect. The
Absolutely
last
not.
scene is perfect.
Mike's
Their decision with Elle is perfect.
the way they wrapped up Mike's character, I don't think could have been any more perfect.
I said I really like the ending, and the Duffers, as you guys obviously know, have been saying for like such a long time that they always had the final shot in their mind from the start. And this is where also like they're just such fucking liars because they said that they like had everything. They said they had everything planned from the jump, and they obviously didn't. But
They were flying at the
The,
seat
like,
of their pants.
but- what's that?
They were flying at the seat of their pants. They had no idea.
Yeah. But when I did see like when Mike walks up and closes the door and I saw the door, I was like, that's the final shot, and that made a lot of sense. I think that
Yeah.
like could add up. Like that makes a lot of sense that they like had them all like leave, like put their things up, leave the D&D behind,
Yeah.
and then like show the basement door being closed. I think that that makes
I
sense.
just love that they took such a heavy focus with Mike and 11 in the finale. Like that's just exactly what I would have wanted.
I'm just gonna say I love this episode. That's
Me
it.
too.
Me too.
I'm in love.
I have
There's-
one.
there's-
I have
there's obvious
one
complaints, but-
more gripe that has been pissing me off all season,
I hope it's little.
and it's
Tell me.
super tiny.
Tell
But it's
me
been
it's little.
driving me nuts.
Okay.
There has not been one mention of Mr. Wheeler since he got absolutely tore the fuck up. He was in the last episode of the graduation.
Yeah.
No mention. He got absolutely demolished, dude.
Language.
But he was like never really a character.
so
Like, he
kill him.
never
Yeah, but
was.
it's his dad.
No, you're right. You're right. They probably should have just killed him.
it's like their mom's in the hospital in like episode 3 or whatever, and they're like talking about how sad it is, and Holly has that talk like man to man with Mike. There's no mention of their dad. They literally don't care. He's like a deadbeat. They don't give a
he
fuck.
is. Keeping it in the Wheeler family. One thing I forgot to mention was I love that Holly finally like stood up for herself and stabbed Vecna in the cave. I love that, even though like obviously she would have gotten dominated, but like let's go.
She had some cool moments, but she also when she was like trying to lead, her mouth was like getting so wide.
Oh god.
She was like, guys, we have to go. Like,
They were also just shaming Derek when he like couldn't run anymore and he was
They
like
actually
wheezing.
were.
Oh, dude, that was so sad.
They're like, Derek, let's go. He's like, I can't.
That's really bad. Derek actually has fucking super strength. Why was he not used more, bro? This guy.
Yeah,
This guy
he's
was
crazy.
door shut against like 2 military like soldiers in Volume 1.
Well, he's
And then he comes out in this episode and he wins a tug of war with Holly against fucking Vecna. Are you kidding?
he's about to be picking. He's about to be picking people off at second on fucking stolen bases, 95 miles per hour to second.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but Delightful's incredible. He's an incredible character.
He is a great
He's
character.
absolutely incredible.
What are you doing here, dipshit?
It's fucking awesome.
I wanted to say something.
Oh, what a show!
What a great show this
I wanted to
was.
say something.
Love it.
Should we give
my
go for it.
one huge gripe actually that I have, this is a big gripe, is that we still don't understand the significance of November 6th and why Will was Vecna's first target. Like, they allude to it so much, but like we never got an answer for it. And
I thought
I
maybe it was a
screwed
play
that.
thing.
to an extent that like with a lot of things and just movies and television, that we don't always need the answers to everything, but those are two answers that I would have liked to have seen them address.
Honestly,
I don't think you need an answer to why Will was the first kid chosen. I don't think it's about like what kid it is, just that he was a kid. He was just happened to be chosen.
I think he was like super vulnerable and like lonely.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what they're alluding to this season. Like the kids are vulnerable, and like he was like the most like scared, the most afraid, the most
Easy to
vulnerable.
manipulate. Yeah, exactly.
We said in season 1, her boy was different, so
He's different.
guess it checks out that he is different.
Noah Schnapp, bad actor though, for sure.
Bad actor. I think,
we're out on the Schnapp.
I think his time in Hollywood is coming to an end.
He can't ride Millie Bobby Brown's coattails forever. It's it.
She's also, I mean, like, she was good in this, but she
was.
comes out to like the press and says that she doesn't really care about acting. I'm like, okay.
It is
Sad.
interesting, and she also came out and says she never watches movies. She like doesn't like that shit. That's so interesting.
I could tell. The dirtier, the better.
Let's give it a rating. You guys want to do letterbox rating or out of 10?
Out of
The
Season or
the final
episode?
Episode.
let's do episode first, then season,
Oh,
and then show. We have to do all three. This is it, guys. This is it.
the whole show?
Yes, we have to.
Yeah.
out of 5, like letterbox rating.
Letterboxd. I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go episode 4 to 5. 4 to 5.
Okay, yeah.
No. I'll go 4.5 out of 5 on the episode, just for the nostalgia baiting. And then for the season, honestly, 3.5 out of 5 if we're doing it all overall together. The show is a 4.5 out of 5 show.
Oh my god, I'm in lockstep. 100%.
Step until I think the show is a 5 out of 5 for me.
It can't be a 5 out of 5. The last season's a 3.5. That's my
Yeah, I
only
agree.
thing.
Oh
But
my
I
god,
love the way they
Jordan.
wrapped it up, though.
Are you kidding me? Did you tap
Yeah.
into my mind there? Dude,
I'm
you're
in
so
your mind,
good.
dude.
I think you're in my mind.
I'm
Just to repeat, 4.5 ep. What did we say?
3.5 season. He has no
3.5 season. And then a 4.5 show. 100%. I'm with you there.
That's big. I'm scared. Let's hear it.
Is it my turn?
Choose across the board.
Should we do pre-volume 5
I'll
first?
give the episode a 3.5. I said I enjoyed it. Like, I definitely be more positive.
Okay.
I had fun, and it was like the nostalgia baiting. Like I said, like it's not the best writing, but
You
it
don't
hits
like the
for a fan.
characters, so it's fair.
He hates them.
I like the characters. I'm like 11 or sideline the whole season, and then I'm supposed to just care again. But no, 3.5. I had a good time. I was pleased with how it like wrapped up. Definitely better than Game of Thrones. Christian, would you agree?
Dude,
100%.
absolutely. It's insane. It's insane that anybody can even compare them.
Well, up until the finale, I was there, but I'm left with like a better taste in my mouth. Like
Season
after,
8,
like the very end.
Season 8 damn near destroyed the entire show of Game of
Yeah.
Thrones. This does not at all destroy
fucking
Stranger
crazy.
Things.
Game of Thrones was so pathetic.
Which
very,
I'm
very-
also higher on that than most people too, and I'm
So
still
was
like,
Jagger just saying, but
yeah.
I'm not. I was very mad. 3.5 for the episode. Season, I would give like a 2.5. Honestly, I did not like the season. Maybe even a 2.
Oh,
But
too low. Two is much lower than I was.
I did not like the season.
that's like American History X. So let's think about that.
American
I
History
don't know
X is
what the
opposite
American
where
History X hate is. It's actually crazy.
American History X was good until the ending was one of the worst ever, and then this was like really bad until the ending was actually like pretty solid.
Christian brought us Yee. Let's not forget that.
It was Yee to 5, by the way.
I love you.
Dirty Yee.
Show as a whole.
Be honest with yourself. I want you to think about the first 8 years.
Well, that's why I'm like, do the first 4 seasons make it a 4.5, or does it go down to a 4 because this season was so bad?
No.
Okay, so you're still high. I'm good with that. You're still
Yeah,
high.
it's a 4, yeah.
If you were in the
4.
threes, it was about to get violent in the chat.
No,
It could have been bad.
I
Yeah.
love the first season and the 4th season are some of like the best, like my favorite seasons of
Absolutely.
TV ever.
Peak Tally.
They're
All
so
right.
good.
I think we're on.
No, let him land it though. Where you land him? I
Oh,
wanna hear
that was
your rating.
it. I thought he
He
said
think-
4.
I
Have
think
to
he was
pick?
between it. Yeah, you got to pick
Oh,
one.
oh.
I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, you need to pick. I thought he
two,
picked
five.
4.
4-2-5.
No,
I'm okay with
can't do
4-2-5.
it.
Do we round
Can't
usually
do
on the
it.
letterbox? Or are we
Can't do it.
Are we
never
round up or
rounding.
round down?
We can't do it. I need a 4 or 5. There's no 0.25 score on Letterboxd.
Dude, that's actually so tough because the whole show I love, and then this season I thought was so bad.
You're gonna rewatch and it's gonna be okay.
Maybe. Or maybe I'll rewatch like seasons 3 and 4 and not like them as much anymore because people say
No,
season
you
3
will.
suck.
No,
Don't
The
say
cast-
that.
no,
The cast itself like hates season 3. Have you seen that?
it's there.
Yeah.
Sure.
They all say
Sure,
season 3
trust.
is like terrible.
It is there.
It's good. It's
Maybe.
good.
Season 1 is amazing.
Season 3 takes
Season
like a
one's scary.
noticeable tone shift.
Season 3 is Alexi, right? And
Oh, yeah.
and those cats. Yeah.
That was the
I'm just
first
gonna-
season where you're like, okay, we're moving different.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the first season was moving different.
Oh,
The second
for-
one was so
But
scary in the
I
first
mean
season.
like
I think the
like
first season is one of
tone-wise,
yeah.
It's
the
like
first
okay,
season
we're
is
growing up a little bit.
the first season of Stranger Things is genuinely one of the best seasons of television ever.
I mean, with what Jordan said, like how like we get season 3, we're growing up a bit. I disagree. I think that it catered way more to like children and like was more blockbuster event TV than
Yeah, no
like,
worries.
Like it was very
I
much.
mean, it
more, like,
was got
adult
popular.
and scary. I think. In the
Give us your rating.
4 or 4.5, killing me. He's
Four.
trying to distract us so much to move on.
4.
Oh,
Wow. Absolutely sold.
Yuck!
Oh my goodness.
You're out.
I'll rewatch.
He's out of this podcast. That's it.
I'll forget that.
That's it.
You know what? I want you to sleep on it. That's
I
what
need
we
to go
usually
men
do
in,
over here.
I need to men in black myself.
We'll come back next week and we'll re-answer that question.
It's hard to decide. I don't know.
Take
Look
24
here,
hours.
please. Look here. Everybody look right here.
Let's play this game.
Wait, Christian. All right, if you want to forget Schnur's, if you want to forget Schnur's thing, look right here. Look right here.
I didn't even realize Jordan's in the pitch black again. How does that always happen?
It's because we record at like 3 o'clock and it gets dark and I don't get up. I was
That's
gonna
so
get up
funny.
if we're gonna get into this game right now.
Let's play
No,
this
dude.
game.
Sometimes
it,
you need
guys.
to. No, it can't be it. We have an animated show coming out soon.
That's it. That's it.
There's other
Don't
spin-offs
say that.
coming.
Start the game.
Do you guys think that there's gonna be a spinoff? Honestly, like a real
Yes.
spinoff?
They are confirmed,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Is there not? It was
Jeez.
like confirmed that it's like not. It's like a spin-off, but not involved with the same.
Jeez,
characters.
Christian went from not really liking the show to watching the worst season out of
Bro.
the show, and now he loves it.
Bro, it was always a false narrative.
That is
It
true,
was,
Jordan. That is
it
true.
was always a false narrative.
Definitely interesting.
The most false narrative ever. We're jumping into my fucking game now.
I'm in your head. I'm in your fucking head.
Keep 3, cut 5.
All right, hold on. Let me turn on the light.
3
Cutting
cut
the
5.
Keep 3. Actually, you know, before this, let's have a little bit of fun. I want you guys to rank the actors.
All right, let's dance.
So keep
Give me-
three cut
give me-
5.
Holy
Give me
shit.
your top 5 actors right now, Jacob.
In the show.
show.
Top five?
show.
You were just saying in general.
I just want Jacobs.
That's it. Okay.
It's actually tough because right now Jamie Campbell Bower probably won. He was just so good.
Oh.
But like Winona Ryder is probably the best actor. In the
Wait,
show, but
actors
she
or
was
characters?
Actors.
right?
Actors.
God.
Winona Ryder was given like nothing to do here, and I feel like every time she talked, it was super
She was
cringy.
bad.
But she's like obviously a great actress, like
Hopper.
historically.
She sounded like what's her name? Fucking Jennifer.
You mess with the wrong mother.
Are we talking about the whole show too? This is like the entire show.
The whole show. Top 5
Okay,
actors.
I'd probably
whole
go. Then
show.
I'd probably go Winona Ryder second, or maybe even for I don't know those top two. Low-key Nancy, I actually like.
Welcome down.
I forget her name.
Welcome Down's good. Welcome Down,
Natalie
Nance.
Dyer.
Natalie
Yes.
Dyer, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Is
her.
it Natalie? I thought it was Natalia.
Oh, maybe I can't read.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I might
I
be
think it's
dyslexic.
Natalie.
Gaten Matarazzo is up
Yeah,
there.
Absolutely.
I think he's my favorite of the kids. And dude, oh man,
Hop?
I mean, yeah, like maybe I don't know. Yeah, Hopper, Billy, I thought was
Okay.
really good.
Billy's excellent. Absolutely excellent.
I hated Max when she first joined the show. I couldn't stand her, and then I really liked her in seasons 3 and 4. And then I didn't really like her that much in this season. So I'm like in between on Max or Sadie
Okay.
Sink. She was
Okay.
great the past 2 seasons though.
It's a good list. It's a good list. We're gonna pivot to Jordan.
I have
Nope.
mine.
Hold your breath. Well, you're not gonna do that.
Okay.
The next one we're gonna do is I want Jordan's top 5 characters in the show.
Oh fuck! I was getting actors ready in my mind. Okay. Steve's got to be in there.
Absolutely.
Dustin's got to be in there. So that's 2 gone already. Fuck me.
Is this in order or out of order?
We could do we'll do in order if you want it.
Okay.
We'll do Steve then Dustin.
Again, we're in lockstep right now. This is really great.
I think I'm going Hopper.
Hmm.
And then I think
His daughter showing up was such a lock, by the way. We didn't even talk about it.
I'm going.
It was minus 25,000.
So I have 3 left right now, and I'm.
How do you have 3 left? You
been
named 3
how long?
people.
No, I have
Two
3 left that I need.
Okay.
Like that I want to
Just
put
find
in.
a way to get them in there.
Yeah, yeah, I think I need one more. I think I need an extra spot.
I'll give you 6. I'll give you 6.
Oh, you're giving me 6?
No,
Okay.
it has to be 5. I'm not giving
What
you
the
6.
fuck? You just said you're giving me 6.
I can't give you 6. If we're gonna make Schnur do between 4 and 4.5, I got.
Okay,
you can only get a
okay.
5.
I gotta go
That's not fun.
Lucas. I really like Lucas,
Yes.
man. I've been saying the Erica help from the end of season 4, literally around my house, just screaming it for the past 2 days.
That is,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I think probably my favorite acted scene in the entire show.
I think it's the best acted scene in the entire show.
You're talking about the Lucas cry?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's the best acted scene in the whole show.
Is that like at the end of season 4 when he's like holding her like in
Yes.
the phone? Yeah.
But honestly, it's that whole ensemble. Like they all make it. It's not just Lucas.
Yeah, absolutely. Round us out.
Oh fuck, man. I really like Mike, but how could I not put my man Brett Gelman in there? How could I not?
All right, Murray it is.
How could I not
Yeah,
put Big Murr?
He's a great
Right.
actor, by the
He
way.
is
If
so
He's
fucking
awesome.
funny, dude.
you guys ever watch the show Fleabag, like he's actually a ridiculously good actor.
He is awesome.
Dude, he said something that had me crying in the last episode. I don't remember what it was though.
Think
I have
about
good
it.
news and I have bad news.
I'm rewatching it tonight.
Dude, when he was getting the grenade ready to throw at the fucking helicopter, I was crying. He
Schnur's
launched
thinking about it
it.
and he's liking it. Schnur's cheesing over there all episode. He likes
loves
this.
it.
He likes it.
I had fun in the first half.
All right,
I didn't hate
Chase.
the episode. I thought I gave it a 3.5. I liked
No,
it.
Chase. Now you have to rank the seasons for us, 1 through 5.
Round us out.
No, I can't do that.
You have to.
No, I'm gonna give you my top 5 moments of the show.
No, because that goes into my game. So
Okay.
you can't do
It's
that.
always on his terms, Christian.
All right.
It's just I'm the
I'll go-
host here.
Listen, I will
I
go on
can't do
record
that, he says.
I desperately want to rewatch the show in order now, but at this moment in time, I'm going season 1, season 4, season
With you.
season 1, season 4, season
Absolutely.
With you. Don't fuck up now.
season 2.
Oh, he
Lost
fucked
me.
up. Out.
Season-
Me and Christian are gonna have the same one.
Are we in lock again? I don't think we are.
5,
Going-
season 3.
Oh wow.
Okay. Jordan, can I just get yours just to make sure we're in lock?
That's not a knock on 3 though. 3 is still great.
3 is great.
Mine is 1-4.
Do you want me to say it just to make sure, like, you know,
You
I'm
say
not
it.
lying?
You say
Okay.
it. You say it.
It's 1-4-3-5-2.
You like season 5 more than season 2?
Bro,
Yeah.
this is what I've been saying. Season 2 is so fucking slept on. It's actually crazy.
So mine was that, but 2 is flip with 5. I think it's
I'm
mine
with
is
Jordan.
mine is
Okay.
1-4-3-2-5.
Yeah, me and Jordan are in lockstep, obviously. As always.
Lockstep. I'm always in lockstep with someone. Let's go.
All right,
Alright.
fellas, let's get into our Stranger Things game. It's gonna be a keep 3, cut 5, and it's gonna be some of the best moments of the show.
Oh
So
God, here
This
we
is gonna
go.
be- this is-
We might
okay,
do a
gotta
2
work
hours,
as a
30
team
plus
here.
episode.
Me and Chase had a good talk about this actually, because you guys left some off last week that I thought when we were when you were talking about.
There's so many. So I picked 8. There's a couple of them that I wrote down that I didn't put in. Like,
Run me
for
through it. I'm really
example,
nervous right now.
Yeah,
one
my
of-
legs are shaking.
Actually, I'm not even gonna say it because I want you guys to think about it. So, first one we're gonna throw out there is the Snowball Dance season 2.
Fuck.
Oh, dude, that is
Cut for me. Cut,
that's,
but
I think we have to cut it.
it's so important. It's so important for their characters, though.
It came back again at the graduation too. That girl that rejected
Yeah,
Dustin.
she did.
I think
Yeah.
we might have to cut it.
Oh, it's such an important scene for their characters, though.
You are. What was it? They say in Pitch Perfect.
Cut out.
You are.
You
Cut.
are cut off.
All right,
Cut
off?
I'm fine to
Yeah.
cut it.
Yeah.
I'm fine to. I trust that we'll get 5 more.
Yeah, I
moments.
think I'm comfortable cutting that one.
Yeah,
We're keeping
That's a
3,
comfortable
right?
cut.
We're keeping
cut
5.
I'm a hesitant.
Wait, what?
Cut.
We're keeping 3. Christian.
You're keeping 3, cutting 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, it's an easy cut then.
oh.
You're a psycho. All right, keep it going.
Okay. Second one is Vecna's origin reveal season 4.
Oh, that's
That I would keep.
Fuck.
that's
That
a
was the
keep.
one that I was just mentioning with Chase that you guys like to mention.
I think we have to.
I still
Is that-
quote the "wake up, eat, sleep, reproduce, and die" like all the time. It's so good.
That like that's the whole fight with 11, right? Like all that is involved, and then
Fucking
him.
incredible.
Yeah, that's a keep for me.
Doesn't that fight at the snowball dance too? Like in the gym?
That was the end of the season 4.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I think Christian saw. We're talking about the
yeah.
mid-season finale.
Yeah. You guys all vote to keep.
Keep,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Next one up is going to be Will Gets His Powers, episode 4, volume
Oh
1.
my
Cut.
god. Oh my god.
I'm comfortable cutting that.
I love this scene. I do this every day now.
I think there's better scenes.
You open the pickle jar every day.
Realistically, let's see. We have Erica help.
Yeah.
We have the
running
van.
up that
We have
hill.
the van flipping in season 1.
Running up that hill.
Running off that hill. Yeah.
I even have the. Oh, what was it? There's a scene in season 1 when they're like young.
Keep in mind, there's only 8. I can't include every scene here. So
are you?
How many
Do
more
you
do
know
we
what
have
I'm
left?
talking about, Chase? 2.
you have 2 more keeps left.
We gotta cut this. We have to.
I think I'm keeping
okay.
it.
I'm okay cutting it.
Oh. If
That's a
we keep
cut
this,
then.
I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm not
All right,
gonna
go
lie.
ahead. I mean,
That's a
I'm
cut.
going to keep it, but go ahead.
That's a cut. Number 4 is 11 Closing the Gate, season 2 finale.
I was actually just gonna say
Fuck.
where would that rank?
Yeah, all the memories are flooding back to Jacob. He's locked in right now.
It's a
Actually, now that I'm
4.5
thinking of
show
it,
now.
season 2 is some crazy moments. I have to flip that shit.
Yeah,
You guys are the
Shot
worst.
Messi.
You're the fucking worst.
Season 2 was a good.
There's one
It
bad
was-
episode. That's it.
Yeah. It was definitely like a downgrade from season 1, but it was still like dark and good.
Fair.
I'm gonna say cut. I think.
Oh, I'll
I'm
say cut because we've gotten a couple of those moments.
Wow. Jacob, what would you have said? Cut.
I don't know. I'm okay cutting it, but also, I was thinking so underrated though, because it was such like a. It almost felt like it was the perfect end of L from like the start of season 1 to the end of season 2 was like that perfect
It was perfect.
kind of like
It's
conclusion.
a common theme of this show.
Yeah.
Schnur gives it a 4 out of 5.
Good show.
A
Time
lot of perfection in this show.
Good show, he says.
All right. That's a cut.
Wait till you see Marty Supreme and you hear these guys saying Marty good.
I'll
It's
be the
Marty
judge.
good.
I'll be the
Anyways.
judge.
Okay. Next one up is going to be Hopper's letter to 11 in season 3.
Oh
Specifically, it's the keep the door open 3 inches.
I'm cutting just because he was alive.
Dude, I fucking remember watching this scene. I sobbed my eyes out when I first watched it. Like, sobbed.
He is alive, though.
But he is alive. That's a very good point. So I'm going to say
Like it was
cut.
amazing, and then they're like, "Oh, guess what? He's in Russia." Like, okay.
Could you fucking... Dude, when that shit happened, like... He was in Russia. Like, you go from Indiana to Russia.
But it led to an
Like one
amazing
plot
plot
development.
point. Amazing plot
Amazing.
point.
Amazing. It was great. We're cutting. We're cutting this.
Wow. Okay. You have 3 left and
I'm
2
comfortable.
keeps to go still.
I'm
I like where
comfortable.
we're at right now.
I'm comfortable.
So do I.
Okay. The next one up is running up that hill. Max
Keep.
escapes Vecna.
Keep it.
That's the best scene in the
Gotcha.
show.
Second
Keep.
best.
I still tear up when I watch that on my fucking phone 4 years later.
That's another scene that cuts to black too. That's like the first one I can remember. Honestly, that's just like has the hard cut, and then we wake up.
Yeah.
So cool.
Erica! Sorry, is that loud?
Yeah. That's
Sorry.
okay though.
It wasn't that bad.
All right,
Yeah.
two more scenes. The next one is going to be the Battle of Starcourt Mall,
Wow.
season 3.
See, what was our first keep?
Your first keep
the
was
origin
Vecna's
story.
origin reveal. Your second keep is the running up that hill.
I'm
think
fine
we can
taking the
stop.
risk and cutting this one.
So am I. That giant.
I have
monster.
to. I have to.
I would take the,
If
I would
it's
take
not
the-
last, I'm actually gonna be mad.
I would take the Will, like sorcerer scene over this. I think.
Me too.
I wouldn't. I would take them all over it.
Okay. So you cut the snowball dance season 2. You kept Vecna's origin reveal season 4. You cut Will's power reveal in episode 4, volume 1.
Bad cut, boys.
You cut Hopper's letter to 11, keep the door open 3 inches. You
What else?
kept running up that hill with Max. You cut the Battle of Starcourt Mall. And your last keep is going to be Will communicating through the lights in season 1.
Oh, dude, that is such a good scene.
I'm okay with that, but you fucked me.
Oh my god,
Wait,
that
like-
is such a good scene.
Doesn't he do
That's
that
your
the whole
last
season?
keep.
Is
There's
that
like a
the whole-
specific scene when
The one
he
where he's like, "Mom, help, help,"
And
she's
then
Oh,
he,
and
like,
goes through the wall.
yeah, through the wall, yeah. And then it spells out run because there's like somebody in the house.
and she's
Yeah.
like, "I'm
okay,
with you, baby.
yeah.
Just tell me what to do." And then he spells out
Yeah.
"run." Oh
Yeah.
my god!
That's chills.
To me, that's the most underrated scene that doesn't get talked about in
Yeah,
the
that's
show.
a really good one. I'm very
So we
happy
went
with our
from-
list.
Because
I
I
that's
can't we went from Stranger Chills to Marvel things.
I'm taking out Vecna reveal and I'm putting in Max leg snaps, Lucas Erica help scene.
He didn't include it though, so we're good though. We're
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah,
that was one of those that I left off. Obviously,
fair.
great scene.
That's fair. I mean,
Um,
there's a lot of scenes. I was
yeah,
waiting
the-
for it though.
Yeah.
The other ones that I also thought about was Eddie's guitar solo in the Upside Down, which is fucking great.
That I'm also taking that over Vecna's reveal.
I don't know. I don't. Think
I fucking love that shit. That's like my
His reveal was cool.
dude. I loved Eddie, and I
Eddie
love
was great.
I love the music in this fucking show so much. Anytime there's like music, like I listen to it on Spotify, like I was listening to like the Master of Puppets, like
Yeah.
with that, like the whole like whatever it was, like the episode before the finale of season 4. So good.
Yep.
You guys got to go, or Jordan, you got to go back and rewatch that scene. Jamie Campbell, I totally agree with you. It is a great scene, but Jamie Campbell Bower is in his fucking bag during that revelation.
They're
Also,
all
like all the
good
kids
scenes.
are like slaughtered, and the whole fight is crazy. Like younger 11 looks so good too. Like de-aging always looks so bad, and it actually looks good.
Maybe I'll have to rewatch.
The other two scenes that were thought about were the kids killing the Demogorgon in the season 1 finale, and also the Billy, Mrs. Wheeler. I don't know, Nancy had a sister. That's one of my ultimate favorites.
That is a great scene. I'm very happy with our list.
It's not
Yeah,
even in
I
the
think
top
you guys-
50.
You
I
guys
think Bob,
did well.
Bob getting slaughtered is fucking good too.
I mean, the whole show
Yeah,
was
that is a
great.
good one.
Yeah.
Ah, that's it.
All right.
Now it's it. Now we're done.
Barb.
Listen,
We gotta.
First time Nancy goes to the Upside Down. Sorry.
Yeah.
Barb,
let me.
that shit was scary. When Barb got taken was
Saying,
scary.
dude, the Upside Down was terrifying in the first season.
And to be honest, for me, I could have also included the last scene in this finale here with
Yeah.
Mike doing the D&D storytelling.
Let me just bid my farewell to this show. We all have things that we can pick from our lives that we love in movies and television, and this has made it such an imprint on my life, and I'm so sad to say goodbye to it today. But what a ride it's been. I love the show forever, and I can't wait to relive it and down the road when I watch it again with hopefully my children. So I'll leave it there.
I love it.
Love
Couldn't have
it.
said it better myself.
Anything else from the boys?
I know you're not a physical media guy, really, Chase, but if they ever drop like a full, like all 5 seasons of
1000%.
Stranger Things,
Doesn't
like,
matter the
you should
price.
definitely own that.
1000.
Blackjack.
I'm actually. I will say I'm debating getting the Creel house, the Lego Creel house, with some of
I
my
knew it.
fantasy
I
money.
fucking knew it.
Some of my fantasy money, but I
That
haven't
was
decided
sick.
yet.
Yeah.
Fucking fantasy money.
All right, guys. It's been a good ride with Stranger Things. Got to close the door just like they did in the finale. That's it.
Do we all sign off one
want-
one after another?
don't
Do we
want-
put our books on the shelf?
Dude, I don't want.
I'm gonna make like an like CGI of us putting our books on the shelf.
I don't want
Have
to
to
close
close
this
it.
door.
Have to, man. That's it. Let go. Let go.
The show is over, but the characters will live on forever with us, and that's it.
Because we got a beautiful conclusion.
An an excellent epilogue.
So
Excellent.
you guys might think that Chase is like being dramatic for the podcast. So like he's genuinely not. Like he's
No.
genuinely very upset.
Like, this is genuinely one of the most important pieces of media in my life. Like, I love the show as much as I love Toy Story and Indiana Jones and Star Wars. Like, this is up there for me with those.
Yep. One
Good
really
stuff.
quick last thought. The Last Crusade was also in this finale, and so was the poster of the Thing in the background in the basement. Really awesome touches.
That's it.
Can't end the episode with Chase off the
He just left.
screen here, so we're gonna.
He's delaying.
There he is.
Oh my, that's actually pretty sick.
One of David's
It is
Christmas
sick.
gifts for me.
It's a good
Big.
one.
He keeps delaying.
I don't want to go.
Oh, that's what I was saying before. Was when I was seeing this movie, Jesus, when I was seeing this finale yesterday, the lady next to me whips out her phone and takes a picture of like the Stranger Things like logo during the intro with like her flash on.
Oh,
Like,
God.
get a grip, bro. Put your phone away.
Yeah.
And then I thought
Messed
Ava
up.
took a
That
picture of it.
there were a
too.
bunch of people doing that in our theater, too.
I saw
mad
Ava
annoying.
took a picture and posted it.
Rachel did it
Great.
too. Our cousin Haley did it. Everybody did
It's a Jake Gelman thing.
it.
Shout
We
out
like Jake Gelman on this podcast. We like him.
I love all
Um,
the people we just mentioned, but I can't support that, unfortunately.
Can't.
can't support what?
I
Can't
Oh,
do that
the-
taking
yeah,
pictures of the
no.
trees
The
and
phone's
shit.
away.
I don't support that either. Maybe during Marty Good you can do it, but not
Marty
during
Good.
Things.
All right, I gotta get out of here before you guys spoil the fucking Morty Supreme
I had
for
a
me.
friend posting videos of like multiple scenes on his private story in Marty
That's
Supreme.
actually
Who?
insane.
I'm like,
Messed up.
dude. A friend from
Dox
a friend
his
from
ass.
school.
Oh.
It's like I'm like, bro, like why?
Yeah.
Like put the phone away.
All right, guys.
We're logging off here.
That's it.
Thank you, Stranger Things, for all the memories. Thank you guys for joining us on this incredible run of these 3 volumes. It's been a lot of fun. Tune into this episode. Do we have a plan of when we're gonna drop it? It doesn't matter when they
Yeah,
listen.
like
It'll be out.
episode.
It'll be dropped. They'll be listening.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good
Later.
one.
Peace.
I believe.